Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Uneducated MMA. I'm your host with the most wonder bread. And we are bringing to you live a special episode, the Uneducated MMA Awards. And I'm joined by the BMF champion of the world, REG. And this Justin. Oh, okay.
I'm here. Let's get it. I made it to the award show.
Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, now, this is a special episode for me and all of you at home. It took a lot of getting, a lot of strings being pulled, a 16-hour flight from Dubai, and $8 million. But we got him, ladies and gentlemen, the Ricky Tan!
From Ricky Tan LLC. I come bearing gifts.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 copies of Waldo Acosta.
Not
right
the
here.
Waldo Acosta
Waldo
Cortez card.
Acosta
Dominicano.
card.
Okay.
101 signature card.
Now,
Jeez.
Ricky Tan, we don't want to get into your business too much, but how much did you,
Fuego.
actually, that already is getting too much in your business. How did you get these cards?
Yeah. I know I have plenty of sources.
Check-
Just
check-
that name.
Check them out. I gotta check
The
them.
IRS shouldn't be looking after me.
The IRS is
Yeah.
looking for you.
Jeez, he just started signing autographs like 2 months ago.
So this is the official 101 Waldo Cortez Acosta.
He's not even in UFC 5 yet.
I need you to do me a favor. I don't care which 2. I need 2 of those cards removed. Waldo shall be put.
There you go.
Please and thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special episode. I believe last year we did an award show, but this year we wanted to spruce things up a little bit, obviously give you guys a little bit more of a pizzazz kind of feel. For this one, we're going to go through the entire year, the highlights, the lowlights, and everything in between. 2025.
Yeah.
Great year. I would say, listen, a couple things. First of all, I think a great year of fights. I think we had a lot of ups, a lot of downs for sure. Unfortunately, we had some fights that didn't come to fruition the way we thought it would. But I'd say overall we had a solid year, and I just want to give a toast to the end of ESPN Plus.
Salud. Fuck ESPN, man.
I'm
Yeah,
sick and
nobody
tired
can't
of
get
it.
us anymore.
It's awful. It's gone though, so we're good.
Man, they could have done way better.
Yes.
In that little run that they had, they could have done way better.
Ricky, just go a little closer to the camera.
See me?
Because, think about this. ESPN has been making money for how long?
Too long.
Too long.
450
Too long.
years.
They have controlled sports media.
Yep.
And you come to tell me that you can't figure out how to work an app?
Yeah.
Not once. Never not once have I gone on that app and had a good time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like, at some point, you could have hit it with an update.
Nope.
You heard the people talking.
Yeah.
Yep.
The people want to change, and there was no change.
The people got no change. The people just got unrest. That's all they got.
And a bunch of loading.
Yeah.
A commercial break with no commercials.
and a lack of continue watching section.
Gotta randomly find your show again.
Yeah, where did I?
It's awful.
But thankfully, that's done. That's
Yeah.
dead.
No, now we're going to get into the new year where we got the Paramount Plus deal. And honestly, I'm looking forward to it. The fact that we
excited.
just played that 1 monthly subscription. Ricky Tan, you and I were talking off camera.
Yes.
We no longer have to worry about the evil Dana White coming after us.
Can't come after us.
Uncle
God.
Dana.
He tried to take down Stream East.
Tried. I think he got a good amount.
You got a good amount, but there's ways.
I got something to say for Dana,
Yeah.
right?
Directly
Let
to
him
your
know.
camera,
Let
sir.
him know. Say it's the BMF talking.
You gonna watch it how you gonna watch it,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna watch it how I'm gonna watch it.
Straight up.
It's going to be like that. So, dog,
Straight like that.
It is like I said, it's crazy to me that there were some times where some of the sites were better than watching it directly, like getting it
Yeah.
paid for. Like
Yeah.
your product can't be that bad, my guy. Like
Yeah.
you're driving people towards it at that
I think
point.
there was one of these events very recently where ESPN was acting up bad, and we literally Stream East was winning.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone on
Oh,
Twitter
yeah,
was
that's
like,
a
"Yo,
lot.
head to Stream East right now. It's way better than the
So
quality."
we
of
couldn't
ESPN.
even get it working. The regular.
John, it's so
So
bad.
what do you expect people to do?
That's what I'm saying. If the quality of the product is trash, I don't know what you want us to do. We're gonna go away from you. We're gonna
You
leave.
don't see these other sports complaining. Shut up. Let us watch it how we want to.
Yeah,
We gonna watch it how we gonna watch it. You gonna watch it how you gonna watch it.
right.
All right. So let's get started off with these award shows. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that that's why you clicked on the video. You want to see what's going on here. You want to see what Uneducated MMA has to say about the year 2025. I feel like...
Wait. Before we get started into this, there is something I want to give you, bro.
Please.
Since this is the award show.
The award show.
You know, this is the award episode.
The award episode.
I got to give you your flowers, bro.
Oh.
Hold up.
I feel like this is going to be one of those things where it's like a can of peanuts and you open it. It's the
And it's an award. And it's an award for being the greatest host, Uneducated. Here we go.
Okay.
Hostess of the mostest.
Mom, get a photo, put it up on the fridge.
There it is.
Thank you.
There it is.
Listen.
You deserve that and more, bro. That's all I can afford. It was just that one right there.
We'll put it on John Jones. We'll put it on John
Well
Jones.
deserved.
There you go.
Runner track star, flag football runner up.
That's right.
2022.
That's right.
I'll take it.
That's right. That's the only thing they had at the trophy store.
You heard it. It's the symbolism that matters to me.
I seen how fast you can run. You've been,
I be out here.
You've been running the show.
I've been running the show. You know what I'm saying? Full circle. It all ties
is,
together.
man.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's been a dope ride. It's funny because I was already looking into next year's calendar and I was already starting to like book some stuff. And I saw that I was just like, we're already coming up on a like the show anniversary. I think in March. I want to say the beginning of March. So it's been a cool ride, guys, and I'm excited to keep it going.
That's
And
been fun.
the fact that we're already going over the end of 2025 just shows me that we're on a good path. We're
Yeah.
consistent with it, and we're going to keep it going. Obviously, the fan support, we'd love to see it. Ricky Tan, your financial support, we would see shut down immediately.
Sponsor, thank you.
Sponsor of the pod, ladies and gentlemen, in case you
Thank
didn't
you,
know.
thank you.
I know you said you
Rookie
wanted to
lights
remain
up.
a silent partner, but here you are being out
Anonymous.
on the pod.
I'm out the shadow, so.
Anonymous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna start off big. I feel like at first I always like to start off slow and then work our way up. But every now and then when we're going over the pay-per-view cards, I feel like we usually start off with the big one up at the top. So I think we should start off that way with this show.
Yep.
So, what is your favorite card of the year? Now, this was a tricky one to answer because
there's a lot of
I don't know
good
about y'all, but I went through fight nights. I'm talking, I did all the research because there are some that were better than some of the pay-per-views for me.
Yeah.
So I felt like this was a tricky one. I had to really dig deep, look at the depth of the card, look at the moments that happened. I feel like the significance of what it meant to like the rest of the year.
Yep.
And for me, there was one card that stood out above all of them.
What is it?
UFC 317.
317?
UFC 317 to me was one of the biggest cards of the year. I would say top to bottom, it was just stacked. I would say moments in the card I feel like had a little bit more gravity to some of the way that the I don't want to say rankings, but I would say I want to see more so weight classes of anything like that. I want to give you the full card. I'm pulling it up now.
It's like when you look at this card, it's like top to bottom. It is a perfect kind of card.
It's right when you want to pull it up is when everything decides to fail on you. It's so bad. But I would say UFC 317 for me. I think that one is the one that stood out to me the most. I gotta just almost there, guys.
What about for the best stage? Would it be like the Sphere?
I think the Sphere was cool, but I feel like I'm always a fan of when they go to the T-Mobile Arena. Okay, there we go. All
What
right,
we got? What's 317?
317. We started it off with Peyton Talbot versus Felipe Lima. Then we rolled into Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano. Right after that, we had Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van. Following up with Alexander Pantoja versus Kai Kara France.
card.
And to tie the bow on top, Ilia Topuria getting the lightweight championship against Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. Now,
That was a good card.
this was not only a crazy card for me in terms of what was happening, but it was also a crazy card for me because of the timing of it all. This was me getting to Croatia with a horrible time difference and having to wake up at 4 in the morning to watch my GOAT get his ass knocked out.
Yeah.
And that, to me, it was hard for me to put this as one of my favorites, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, it had to be what it had to be.
That is what it is.
It definitely was. I would have to agree. Right now, I wasn't sure what it was. I remember it was 317, but I was thinking like, who was actually on that card?
Yeah.
But I remember thinking about it the other day, like, oh, my favorite is definitely 317.
317
Now
was a good
looking
one.
at it, it's like, Jesus Christ, this has all the best fights of the. These are a lot of these great.
I would say a lot of the good ones. Arguably, I would say that like this one kind of stunted Kai Kara France's career. Joshua Van and Brandon Royval, and maybe we'll get into it later, has been talked about to be the fight of the year several times throughout since it happened to now.
An insane fight.
It is consistently being brought up as possibly the fight of the year. And then we have just I feel like overall they were just great scraps. Even though you had some go to decisions, I feel like Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano. That one was one that I was super interested in because I thought this was going to be Renato kind of getting back on the horse to say, but fortunately he didn't. But I do feel like kind of changed like a lot. You had the changing of the guard where you have Ilia Topuria moving up to get to the lightweight belt, him showing his dominance by knocking out Charles in the way that he did, and then telling him and celebrating before the fight.
That was the crazy part, bro.
Savage.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry it has to be you.
It's all right. And then
I just came from the party.
Yo, that was the worst part for me. And then with Pantoja, you have his whole situation of like proving his dominance over the entire weight division. I understand that recently he did lose the belt under weird circumstances, mind you.
Very weird, yeah.
But you do have that moment where he was able to show his dominance, beating Kai Kara France, who at the time was probably one of the only contenders that you saw maybe could face some sort of adversity to Pantoja. He got mopped. So, and now we see that he's taking a layoff because he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Yeah.
So leaving it up to you guys. You guys decide who wants to go next. What's your card of the year?
Damn, card of the year.
Tricky, right?
It was pretty tricky.
There's a lot of good ones.
It sounds like you also agreed with 317.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. 317 was my choice before you mentioned it. It's like definitely my favorite. That Joshua Van fight. It's like Joshua Van could have been the main event.
Could have.
And then all of a sudden it's like, holy shit.
I think that's for
and
me.
they just kept on getting better and better. Like, not better and better, but it stayed up there.
It stayed up there.
It kept you like.
That's what I think what it was for me. The fact that those last three were all main events.
Yeah.
Like, they could have been main events, I should
Talbot
say.
himself, like.
He's growing a lot this year, man.
Bro, he just keeps on getting better and better, bro.
Yeah. I think he's one that, like, is to most breaking out of that, like, hardcore shell, and now if you're like a casual fan, you're starting to know who Peyton Talbot is. So mainstream wise, he's starting to break out there, and I think it's really dope to see that. So I hope 2026 brings a lot for him. Now, the Ricky Tan, what was your card of the year?
So I simply watch UFC for the love of the game. I don't watch too often, but I watch enough. I, luckily enough, was able to go to Nashville and go see Derek Lewis.
Still jealous.
Nice.
Still super jealous.
Fucking destroy. I'm going to butcher his name.
Now, here's the thing before you continue with that one. Now, ladies and gentlemen watching at home, if you've watched this program before, now you know we play a game called Say the Name, Take a Shot.
Hey, Dad.
We had this conversation before Ricky got on camera to let him know, hey, Ricky, you got to say the names, and if you butcher the names, you're going to take that shot. You're going to take that shot.
Let's see if we can do it.
You got it. You got it.
Derek Lewis versus Teixeira. Say it right?
Yeah, you got it.
Nice.
You got it.
Beautiful. That fight night was amazing. 8 finishers, the entire card. I got to see Wonder Boy do his thing one last time.
Nice.
Oh, he definitely retired on that one.
Was,
yeah.
I remember talking to you about that one. I was like, yo, who's this? He's like, oh, yeah, Derek Lewis. He's one of the older fighters. Sad to see him go. He put in work. That arena was booming all night. Bro, all you could hear people yelling, oh, shit.
Dog, I was genuinely like, happy for you and super pissed at the same time.
Yeah, just jealous.
Because you know what it is, like
envious.
We've had this conversation before where like they came to Boston. And I was like, yo, these tickets is $8 million, and obviously Ricky Tan's Kitchen LLC is a global enterprise. So you were flying all over the place. You just happened to be somewhere where you got some really good tickets for the low.
That's lightweight.
Shout out to you, man. Honestly, it's like I guess it's positive hating. You know, it's
positive hating.
I want you to succeed so I could hate a little bit.
That's
more,
the thing.
you know
That's the thing. Like, plus.
Yeah, it's
like, damn.
You root for the homies.
Good for you, but like, I
congratulations.
Wish it was me.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Like, I wish I could experience that type of experience.
You could just taste it.
And I know you had a free ticket too. You had an extra ticket.
I know you had an extra ticket. You could have hit me up. It's crazy. Oh, so you flying to Nashville? You flying to Nashville?
I hate you crazy.
It's crazy. But that's dope, man. I think that's a good one. Honestly, I think that the experience of just going to the fight alone must have made that like your top. I feel like
it was great,
dude.
I will say there was a color difference in there. People were rooting for certain people. I'm not gonna say
Your
who.
boy, you was in Nashville. What you thought?
Yeah, right.
That's a little.
You see certain fighters come in, they're like, yeah. Certain fighters, boo.
Oh, damn. You start noticing a pattern. Like, wait a second. That's
Like they all have kind of one thing. They all got like one thing in common. I can't put my finger
So
on
why
it.
they keep on booing my fellow coloreds?
No, he ain't that bad of a fighter.
Derek Lewis got some fucking love that night.
Oh,
I
good,
bet,
good,
yeah.
good. That's at least.
I think for him, he's a favorite no matter where he goes. I don't think anybody can hate on Derek Lewis.
Hey man, he's himself.
He does stay himself.
You know.
Exactly.
But they were hyping up the share real big before Derek Lewis walked out. I was like, oh, this about to be a let's see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
30 seconds in, says, do, Ref, do something.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You know what's funny is that one had a interesting some controversy afterwards online with like the Derek Lewis win where they thought the ref stopped it a little early. That's when they started giving they were like, we're gonna drop like 400 angles of this knockout because it wasn't a real knockout, it was more of like a TKO, but he was like standing. There was no defense. He was just eating shots. He did go out though, so I guess that's the only thing that made him. They're like, we can let him keep rocking. I wanted to give an honorable mention real quick. The only reason I didn't pick it over 317 is because for me, it had cool moments, but everything was kind of expected, I guess is the way that I want to word it. And this is going to be UFC 322. This is JDM versus Islam Makhachev. This is Valentina Shevchenko versus Weili Zhang.
Oh, yeah.
This is Sean Brady versus Michael Morales, Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates, and Beneil Dariush versus Benoit Saint-Denis. This one was a banger. This one was also a stacked card, fight after fight after fight. And it did have a lot of implications, but I'm not going to lie to you. We had the pre-fight preview. Everybody in the grandmother was Islam. I think we all voted Weili off the hope. You know, off the hope. We all kind of figured they were like, all right, with the size difference, we'll see. We're still on board. We're still on board. It's all Weili, all 2026.
Still hoping.
But then we also had some, like I said, this one was also another one where we had a lot of like crazy moments when it came to both welterweights in Michael Morales and Carlos Prates with crazy wins. So now they're both in line for a title shot. So who knows what's going to happen with that one, man. And then BSD just kind of doing his thing, smoking some old guys. Shout out Beneil Dariush. I love that man. But like at the same time, it's like, yo, some of these young guys, you got to watch out, bro. You got to watch out. You know what you signed up for, bro.
You know what you're doing out there, but I would like to bring up another honorable mention.
Let's hear it.
Even though we said 317, I'm going to have to just put a little spotlight on UFC 320.
Ooh, okay.
Which was Ankalaev versus Pereira 2.
That one was a good one. That was the comeback.
Which is like the last three fights of the main event. Or main card.
This is another one where you could have made like fight night main events or even pay-per-view main events.
All of these guys, Yuri Prohaska and Khalil Rountree could have been its own main event itself.
It could have been.
Merab Dvalishvili really, when is he not like the main event of a card? Going against Corey Sanhagen. Who else? And of
I'm
course,
not gonna lie to you. You could have Josh Emmett versus Yusuf Zalal as an Apex.
Oh yeah.
Fight night main event. That's all I'm saying.
They even had Joe Pyfer versus Magomedov over here.
You got it.
Yeah.
No, the whole one.
Oh, the Abus?
Yeah, you got the whole name.
Go ahead.
Abus Magomedov?
No, the whole one.
What do you mean the whole one?
This is I'm seeing a whole different flow on my end.
Damn, they only gave me the Abus. They only gave me the short man.
Yeah. No, your screen is right. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm looking at the same. I was like, you're missing like 8 syllables at least.
Yeah. But this one was also like one that it kept a superstar alive.
Yeah.
Alex Pereira showing everyone that he still is the guy that we remember him to be. Yep. He dominated this fight. He was just relentless on his attack from the moment it started, and he just elbowed the shit out of him.
Yeah, he went in.
Yeah.
Like on that rematch, he was like, all right, nah.
He wasn't playing around.
Yeah, he was not. He was not playing around.
I mean, to be fair, at the first one, everybody in the grandmother was just like, "This is a whack fight." We were expecting Alex to go there and kill him, and the fact that Magomed was able to kind of stunt him the way that he did, everybody was like, "What are you talking about? Alex just lost. What do you mean he doesn't have the belt anymore?" We're used to yelling "Chama" at the top of our lungs when he's fighting, and that wasn't the case no more. So for him, he was like, "I'm gonna put this chip heavy on my shoulder when I pull up." Yo, that was so funny. That was so funny.
Like, look.
Listen,
Right?
big.
This is your king.
This is your king.
Yeah, Big Onk was talking big shit. So I mean, I think to me that
Big
was
Onk.
Big Onk. Yeah, don't forget Big Onk. Yo, Big Onk is still out there active. It was crazy that they were talking about trading him to the PFL. That was the online Twitter. They were like, honestly, I don't care that he has a belt. Trade him to the PFL right now.
That's crazy.
Yo, people were not. Yo, he was one that got no love.
Real quick with it, yeah.
Everybody was excited to see him fall.
Yeah, I think. I don't even think his own people was rooting for him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Yeah.
feel like you want to talk about boos? He was getting booed.
Shout out Chama, man.
Shout out Chama, bro.
Yeah, for real.
All right, let's roll over. Or did you give your card of the year?
Nah, I'm gonna agree with you.
All right, bet.
317 was
317 was a banger.
It really was. It was just like one of the perfect cards. One of the ones that reminded me of the great 300.
Like the movie.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I don't remember the movie.
Okay.
What? You don't remember 300?
I remember UFC 300.
You know what's wild is that like UFC 300, we were talking about it a few episodes ago, where like we kept like remembering that as happening this year. Ricky, we had the same conversation earlier, where he was just like, "What was that one fight where they were pointed to the ground in the last 10 seconds?" I was like, my boy, that was like last year. That was the top of last year.
that
Like,
was like 17
yo,
years
it's
ago.
not.
Ricky.
Yeah,
17
years ago. Yeah, Ricky, you're in the hospital right now. Ricky, wake up.
Woke up out of a coma.
Wake up, bro.
Wake up, Ricky.
Ricky Tanner's got too many businesses.
Ricky Tanner's heads all over the place. Yeah, no, I feel like the time has been flying by. I feel like UFC 300 did happen this year, but when we look at it, what did we just end off with? 324, right? Yeah.
That's like a new thing, though.
You think so?
Pointing to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nah.
Who did that recently?
So
It was
Mac. That's been Max's thing for a long time,
Yeah.
but since 300, that's
Yeah.
now been like the
Yeah.
showboaty like point to the ground. I'll tell you this:
last couple seconds.
some have engaged, a lot haven't though.
Yeah, which is
like
smart.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
All due respect to the legend and a GOAT, Hall of Famer, whatever you want to call him, but Dustin Poirier also ducked out of those last 10 seconds.
Yeah, man.
He was in there for 3. Those
Yeah.
last 7, he was like,
It's
whoa.
Because it's like, hold up, you're not about to bait me into fucking up my game plan.
my whole retirement is on the line, and I'm out
yeah.
here bobbing and weaving.
People come out there with a game plan and get tricked into that circle.
But you have like that chance if you know you're like already losing the fight.
Yeah, man.
I might go out with a bang or just get knocked out.
Some people are just, I don't know. They just better strikers when in close range.
Yeah.
Some people can't really go crazy like that close range.
Yeah.
They need that space.
Dana White wants a spectacle.
He
They're
does.
trying to give him a spectacle with that. With some people take it, some people don't.
No, you're not wrong. Honestly, that's the thing he looks for. Even now, when you see a lot of the matchmaking for him, I think he matters more the spectacle than it does your ranking at this point. If you can put on a show, you win there.
Because fighters always are like, bonus, give me my bonus. Like, that's a crazy knockout. They go,
Henry
they run.
Cejudo in his retirement
Yeah.
fight on his knees asking his boss.
Do I still get a bonus? Yeah, come on, man.
Please, Dana.
What was
It's my last fight,
what was
please.
the fight,
He's like leaking. Please give me my
It
50K.
just gave you this whole trip.
Like, bro,
I don't care about that.
what was the fight card where he was like, I'm doing bonuses for like good fights. If you all fight good, you're getting fucking money.
Yeah, 300.
That's what it
But
was.
so he did it
He
for
was
300.
upset, though, because, yeah, not everybody was, putting on a show.
No.
There was like 300. There was like a few people that did well. There weren't a lot of crazy performances. And then after that, I think it was like maybe 2 more cards after that. People were asking for crazier bonuses. And then after that, he was like, no more.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm done. You guys are not doing well. This has changed literally nothing.
Yeah.
I also, to be fair, that's when they also changed the new gloves to the new gloves, and
yeah.
everybody there was like no knockouts,
knockouts
for
for,
like
like,
3 months.
yeah.
So I guess it's a little different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like with the whole, I don't know. I feel like the no knockouts and all that kind of stuff. That was a weird time. Now that I think
That was
about
a
it.
weird time.
They swapped back to the new, or I guess the old gloves, not new gloves. They went
Yeah.
back to the old gloves.
We'll get knocked
Damn,
out.
that's crazy. That was a year ago, man.
Yeah.
Bro, we're
flying.
really at the end of 2025. So that's
Time is
crazy,
flying, man.
Time is
Damn.
flying quick, man.
2025 was a great year. I think it's probably the best, even though 300 was last year.
Yeah.
2025 was the best year of UFC history, in my opinion.
It was. And real quick, I mentioned him. It's unfortunate that this transition is terrible, by the way. I mentioned him on his knees begging his boss for 50K.
Yeah.
I just want to go real quick and go over a list of those honorable mentions. Salute to you, the fighters that retired in 2025.
Right, let's get
Henry
it.
Cejudo,
Put my
Jose
drink up.
Aldo for the 30th time.
Yeah.
Again?
you might fight again.
Marina Rodriguez, Warrior. We want to talk about some scraps. You can go back and see some of her fights. She's in.
Yeah.
She's a dog, bro. She's in some scraps. Lauren Murphy, go to the sport. She's been there for a long time. Let's see. Who else? There's a lot of names that I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think anybody really noticed.
Retirements.
Oh, yeah, and Molly McCann. Molly McCann also retired earlier this year. She had a short one. She came in with Patty the Batty. Remember her?
Yeah.
She was like the side character to his whole like Irish taking over thing. They were like, we're gonna try to push her the same way we're pushing him. But you can tell he had way more clout.
Yeah.
Like he would come out, the stadium would lose their mind. She would come out and be like, okay.
Yeah.
She had one spinning elbow knockout.
Yeah.
Everyone lost their absolute mind. And after that, she got ragdolled for 3 fights in a row. And she was like, you know what?
Yeah.
This is not for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Now she's boxing and doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes, you learn from your lessons.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
There's one thing I've learned in my life. You learn from them lessons. You know what I'm saying? Like you get handled a couple of times. You're like, I need to do something a little different.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is, but she's walked up. She's doing good. So shout out to her.
Woodley has not learned yet.
Woodley has not learned. You know, it's funny. I keep seeing, and I feel bad, but I keep seeing memes that's like, man, Dude Wipes is getting every dollar out of him.
Yeah.
They got it right on his ass, and every time he goes down, he's always
wiped
face
out.
first. So the camera's just like, perfect, Dude Wipes. Wow. It is so bad.
Getting their money's worth.
Dog, he
This guy
is.
just shit himself. Get knocked out by Anderson the Spider.
Yeah.
Everyone in the group was like, he's 50 and he knocked you out. It's like, damn. Kobe Covington came out to talk shit about him. I was like, Kobe, why don't you you relax? Stay back over there. He's doing the most. Tyron Woodley, though, man.
It's a
What did he
shame.
do?
Has anyone checked on him?
Speaking,
Yeah.
'Cause he's the reason for this Jake Paul fiasco. He started this wave of just getting knocked out. Or
You think
getting
so?
beat.
Was it him first or Ben Askren? Who fought Jake Paul first?
Well, first
Well,
it was
Ben
Nate
Askren,
Robinson.
I felt-
Nate Robinson was the very first
was
one.
the first one where it was
And he
just like-
disappeared.
He was a basketball player, right?
Yeah.
That was
The
crazy.
shortest basketball player, Jake Robinson's like,
But
or
it
not
was-
Jake Robinson. Jake Paul's like, I'm gonna fight him.
Jake the Snake.
But it was like Ben Askren lost. We kind of felt like it was fixed. It was like, oh, that was a grappler. He's not even a. Oh no, Woodley's gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah.
We thought Woodley, he still got it. He's fresh off of like.
Not
He
wrong.
loses. He fights him again.
Loses.
again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that's kind of solidified. Like you just lost to a
And he has a
MMA
tattoo of him?
champion. Yeah. He has to get the tattoo.
He has a
of him.
tattoo.
Yeah.
It's the
Jake Paul.
craziest shit. Did he end up getting that
I was
tattoo?
gonna
Yeah,
say the
I
last thing I
believe so.
saw was that he was like, "I'm a man of my word. I got the tattoo," but I never actually saw the tattoo.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, dog, you got to be a man of your word. You gotta play the.
You can get the
gotta
tattoo
play the
and get a
respect game
laser
there,
removed.
right?
At some point,
You
if
still
you
got
can,
it.
if you're an ex UFC champion and you go into your exhibition fights and you're losing every one,
Yeah.
then it's time to just give it up.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, it's
You don't want
crazy.
to get embarrassed out here like that.
I remember like first stumbling upon the UFC games and like one of the best fighters overall stats, Tyron Woodley. And I was like, man, this guy's dope. Like I don't know who this
Yeah.
guy is 'cause I didn't watch it at the time.
Yeah.
But this guy's sick. And then like as I started watching UFC was like kind of his decline.
Yeah.
And since then it's
I
just
hate
been,
when that happens.
It has
Yeah.
been nothing but watching him catch a L. I support him full tilt. If I see him, I want him to do well. But every time I'm like, man, Tyron, you're making it super difficult to be a fan right now.
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
I can't defend that,
a
man.
couple people like just, man, Leon Edwards is one of those too.
He's one
Yeah,
of those,
for
bro,
real.
where you try to support, but you're like, damn, you're gonna let me down.
That's top boy right there.
That's top boy right there.
fucking embarrassing, man. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard being like picking a fighter to be a fan of because their decline. You have to either you have to like stop being a fan or you have to just like deal with the fact that your favorite fighter sucks now.
Yeah.
It's just hard to stay on top.
It is.
It is.
Ricky, you'll see it now that I'm slowly getting you addicted to the sport. You're gonna see it now that like you're gonna pick one or two guys. You're gonna be like, these are my dudes. If I see their name pop up, I'm watching them fight, and immediately they're gonna start losing almost every single fight that's important to you.
You know how I feel about Yuri.
Yeah.
I feel like I see him with the whole shit every time. Like,
Yeah. The
Yo,
samurai.
Honestly, you know what would really like why I really fuck with Yuri Prohaska pause is because like
Is that a pause?
I felt like I had to say it, but
I thought you saying his name.
Yeah, just the way Yuri be talking about going to like the hotel after.
That's
I get
fair.
it. Go ahead.
I showed the boys a good time. What do you mean by that, Yuri? What do you mean by that, Yuri?
he tried to clarify it. He just sounded worse.
Made it way worse.
Whoa!
Yeah.
It's like, no, just me and the boys in the sauna shirtless. What are we doing? I was like, Yuri, stop talking.
He didn't clarify shit.
Yeah.
But like, when Alex Pereira won that fight against
Yeah.
Uncle Live, and it just showed like pans over to Yuri.
He's just there crying,
He's
staring.
there crying, proud of like that was the like. I don't even know. Like that was the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like you just proud to watch like a fighter that whooped his ass too. I don't know. But after that, I was just like, he just loves this shit.
Yeah, that's
He loves the game.
That's what it is.
He's really about it.
Yeah.
He's like the joy in his face, like tears of joy after someone beats someone else.
Going back to the
He's not
temple
even
to
your
train.
like friend. He's not even like.
Well, talking about somebody like we were talking about somebody learning the lessons. Like he won from losing to like this year. He's won every fight he's fought this year.
Yeah.
He's been going in.
He's trying to go back for that title. He had it. He lost it.
I think he deserves it, man. Even though he's always going he's getting title fights and then he loses at the title fight. I think he deserves another one because that division sucks.
Yeah. But not only that, he did lose it and has only really lost to the one guy.
Only lost to
So
Jam.
other than that, he's really been handling anybody else that would be considered a
He's
contender.
beat
So
everybody that Alex Pereira
Jamal
beat.
Hill,
Yeah.
Jamal Hill.
Khalil Roundtree.
Khalil Roundtree.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing good work right now. So I feel like I agree. I think I can see him getting a title shot. The only one he got is I think Carlos Olberg is the one he got that's still like looming that he hasn't fought yet. He's the only one that I would say, but I think Carlos got next. But I've been seeing a whole lot of stuff with Alex possibly moving up to heavyweight.
I've been seeing that too.
Happen, man. Honestly, this is the one thing I hope for 2026.
Yeah.
Some clarification.
I know,
because
man.
right now
Yeah, I hate all the rumors.
we got lightweight got an interim title and possibly a vacation of the belt entirely because I don't know if Ilya Taporia is coming back from whatever's going on with that one.
No.
We got Alex already talking about moving up to heavyweight, and I think he's only defended the belt like twice or once since he got it back, I should say. We got Hamza Chimaev talking about he's got one more and then he's moving up to 185. He's moving up to light heavyweight. He's already at 185. What is happening? What is going on?
A lot of change, man.
A lot of changes.
What I don't understand as well is like when a fighter has to vacate his belt, he moves up, he wins the next belt, but he's still gonna have the double belt when they celebrate.
I didn't understand why they gave Islam the double belt. I didn't get that whole thing.
Yeah.
I think that was just somebody had a belt with them and they were like, no, symbolically we're going to show you the heat.
I think it was just definitely for show, but
Yeah.
it's like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Did he really vacate it?
No.
Or not.
I don't know.
I definitely agree that they should not do the whole give you two belts unless you are two champ. Like
Right.
if you're
Yeah,
not
for
if you're
sure.
not holding both belts, defending both belts at the same time, the whole nine, like you're not
Right.
you
You're not
shouldn't
the
you
double
shouldn't have
champ.
that flex,
Boxing-
yeah.
You win another belt, you hold two belts, you can hold three belts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think Islam joined. He's now one of like 11 people that have won two belts in two-weight division. But there's only been, I think, 4 people ever to have hold two belts at the exact same time. To be fair, though, it does seem like Dana does not want the two-belt champion anymore.
Yeah, he's trying to get
so
rid of that.
that I kind of understand.
It's all John Jones' fault.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think
It really
schedule-wise, it's kind of a pain for you to be able to do that. There's not really like a weight class that I can see that like you can comfortably go back and forth between both and like not feel like shit the whole time. Like even if you were to like do a 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, the height differences between some of these people, the stature is completely different. Like I don't really know anybody that I can see that like can comfortably hold both. Like even if we're talking like weight cuts and stuff, I think Ilya would have a problem going back and forth between 55 and 45 because he did have to bulk up to get up to 40 or get up to 55.
It just depends like how far like the fight is.
I guess so.
Maybe
But that's the thing.
Islam.
But then you get somebody that only defends once a year, and then even then, if it's once a year, is it once a year per belt? So we only get to see lightweight once. We only get to see
Yeah, exactly.
That's
We don't
like
want to see
the-
that.
that's the
bantamweight
reason for
once.
it is like they hold up the whole division when they do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it.
Then with Ilya right now, like I get he's going through personal stuff, but bro, if you're going through a divorce, wouldn't that make you want to fight even harder?
Nah, we had a whole thing on this one, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
Might be
guess if
smart
he
for him to
wins and he
say
gets a bigger check.
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
get
lie to
it.
you. You might
Yeah.
want to keep your finances nice and zipped
Yeah.
up right now
Yeah.
for the
More
time
you
being.
gotta have, and that's just
Ricky Tan's
for sure.
legal services.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help him out.
just
Put everything in your
you
mom's
know,
name.
Sign everything in your mom's name.
Yeah.
Just sell your assets. Just just keep it a little low key. Don't.
This is not financial advice.
Just, just
Anonymous.
I need you to
No.
repeat it into the mic. This
this
is
is not financial advice.
thank you.
You need to put that shit in a Swiss account. but
I just finished watching Narcos. I got a couple of tips for him. I think I know exactly what you can do to get rid of that money.
for sure.
Yeah,
It's like
bro.
he slipped up.
Like, how are you?
He wifed up a shorty from Miami,
Yeah.
married her.
Yeah.
she's trying to take half.
It's a tale as old as time, my friend.
You should have read the book.
We should have read the book.
What are you doing? Miami, nigga, what the fuck?
It was one of the fairy tales in Shrek. Like, it was right there.
Remember someone said something to him? Who was it that said
Someone said something to him, he got pissed.
Yeah, and he was just like,
the Nelk Boys or something.
Yeah, and he was like, oh, you can find love anywhere. Like, nah.
Not in Miami, you don't.
Not everywhere.
Not Miami.
I feel you. I was born in Miami. So
I know for sure exactly.
I had
Where
enough.
he's finding.
That's how we find love, my boy.
All right. Next award. Now, like I said, we're going to just keep going off with the big ones, and then we're going to mix in the small ones here and there. We got Fight of the Year. Again, another tricky one. A lot of bangers. A lot of crazy ones. I'm not going to lie to you. Ending the year, we also had a couple of good ones where I was like, man, this might do it for me. But there's one that I already listed that, for me, had it all. And that's Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van. Son, if you want to show somebody a fight in 2025, it's like you're going to be a fan. It's Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van.
That is 100% the best way to put it.
Yeah.
If you have, let's say, your younger brother never watched it.
Yeah.
Or one of your friends, like, wondering, why does he spend so much time? Every time he's out with us, he's always on his phone watching these fights.
Yeah.
Show him this fight with Joshua Van, Brandon Royval, and he will become addicted.
Yep.
Because that was a scrap of all scraps. If you like boxing growing up, if you don't like the grappling and all, this was the fight to watch, because this was straight up standing up, throwing hands like if we was outside on the yard.
Bang. Yep. School fight.
Straight up school fight.
And nobody was going down.
Yeah, exactly. No teacher stopping it.
Nobody stopping.
Yep.
Keep going.
It was crazy because it also ended in like I guess a controversial decision, because it was close, man. That's another thing. Like, you want to talk about 5 rounds, back and forth war, striking the whole time. They are slugging each other, and for whatever reason, it was just came down to the wire. There was nobody that really took it over. The only thing that I would say kind of leaned people over was, I believe it was like the 4th or 5th round. Joshua Van did clip Brandon Royval at the very end of it, and I would say that probably leaned it in his favor. But other than that was back and forth.
Definitely. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like Goku Vegeta type shit.
Vegeta. Here we go. I was trying to find the stats this whole time, so we're just gonna go over it. Brandon Royval in that one fight. This is one fight. Threw 468 strikes, landed 216 of them. Joshua Van threw 311 and landed 209 of them. Out of the significant strikes, 215 for Brandon Royval, 204 for Joshua Van. No takedown attempts.
At all. None needed.
None. None needed. This was, like, I'm talking like I think this is the thing that most casual fans would love to watch, is when you just, like, it's like the best parts of UFC is, I would argue, striking. Like, a lot of times people get annoyed when it gets to grappling or they're going on the ground and things like that. But you watch just two people just go to war like that, like, you love it. You love it. And this, for me, was the fight of the year.
I feel like, I know people might have the other opinions. I personally felt like it was unanimous. Like, this is the one that had me the most excited. I've seen almost every fight.
Yep.
This was the one that had me like, holy shit, this is a war.
So this is also your fight of the year?
100%. We're honestly on the same page right now.
I think we might. I think low key we might be on the same page.
317 was a big, because of this fight was the reason why I picked 317, and of course the Poirier fight.
Yep.
And Pantoja's.
Yep.
But like, out of all of these fights, Joshua Van stole the show on that card.
Yeah.
For that being like the best card of the year.
Yep.
Man, this was the best fight of the year for sure.
For sure. Ricky?
All right, mine, I have, let's see. I have Diego Lopez versus...
Oh, is that him versus, what's his name?
Gene Silva.
Gene Silva?
Yep.
That one was a good one. That was a good one. That was good enough to get Diego Lopez another title shot after he already lost to Volkanovski. That one was a good one. I think that was another. By the way, I know we didn't put it as an award because I felt like it was too on the nose and too it's too much, too cheesy. But you want to talk about spinning elbow of the year?
Man,
that might be one of them.
Yeah,
this was definitely
clean off the dome.
This was definitely
that might be one of them.
The year of the spinning elbow.
This was the year of the spinning elbow for sure.
Yo, bro.
For sure.
So many good knockouts.
Watching it, that was so fucking clean. You see his blood just splatter.
He got messed up. He looked like a dented golf ball afterwards. It was nuts because he got the perfectly smooth head. Yep. So, bro, it was bad. Gene Silva did not look good. And he went into you want to talk about going into the fight confident that you got this one wrapped up. Nope.
No. I was pretty
I think we picked him.
Yeah, right?
I think we picked him.
I thought the nerds were going to kill the game.
No, they got killed this year.
They really
all took an L.
Yeah,
every single last one of them took an L.
It's okay. They needed it.
I think they do.
It's good growth.
Because now we still got them in title contention, even though they all took an L. A good amount of them are still in title talks. I think Gene Silva, that was his setback, but I think he'll come back. It's one of those things, man. Like I said, you learn from your lessons, man. Like that was a lesson he needed to learn. Yeah, and you got to learn from that one because you went in there real cocky. I'm talking real cocky. He barks in your face, bro. Yeah. Real cocky, and he got handled. Yep. You don't come back easy from a spinning elbow to the dome. That's not something you just casually recover from. Nah. No. How about you, Justin? What was your fight of the year?
Fight of the year? I don't know, because that one was insane. But just to switch it up a little bit, I'm going to have to go with Tom Aspinall, Cyril Gahn.
That was your fight of the year? That was your fight of the year.
Wait a second.
No, that was definitely not.
Deep in the finger in the
eyeball.
That was definitely eye poke of the year.
It's like completely like.
No, there's been a lot of good fights, man. Even I'll probably say like the latest one. I was most shocked with like Merab losing.
Yeah, that one was crazy to me. Peter Yan put on a show.
I'll give props to Peter Yan doing this thing.
Because Merab has been like.
He's been dominating.
Prior to this happening, I thought no one will ever beat him.
Yeah.
I was talking about, I was like, Merab. Nobody's ever beaten him ever again. I don't care how old he gets.
He was like chilling and drinking in the ambulance, bro.
We were saying that it was like we don't know who's gonna beat him until he gets beat, and now we know who could beat him.
Peter Yan, who would have thought?
So that was surprising to me,
especially after the first fight. That's the thing that gets me. It's like the first fight, Merab is dominant. Yeah. Like there's not a round that goes to Peter Yan. He has an answer for every single thing that is being thrown his way.
Yep.
And then we just go to the second fight. It's completely reversed.
No.
What are you talking about? He has an answer for literally everything.
He was studying.
Bro, what are we talking? I think he landed Merab landing 2 takedowns in any fight.
That's nuts.
Ricky, the normal stat is 25. All right. That's what I'm saying. Like that's a steep fall off, my friend.
Yeah. That was sad.
That is.
He must have burned himself out with all those fights
Dog, like we were talking about. He was shooting for the moon, landed on the stars or whatever.
For a champion to fight that many times or defend his belt that many times, like it's only a matter of time.
And then so soon too.
Yeah,
back to back.
I think that he definitely
not much rest time.
He definitely went too quick. I think that he should have waited, fought at the top of the year, at least had 3 months off, 4 months off, and then fought. Perfectly fine. I think he would have been able to fight Peter Yan. And for them to, we've already seen it because they've already fought twice.
Yeah.
You put them against each other 10 out of 10 times. I don't know if it's even 5-5 or it leans one way or the other. Yeah, but I think if he at least had a couple more months left, he would have been able to be a little bit more prepared and maybe a little bit more. It's weird to say that his cardio wasn't there, but I would say a little bit more prepared with the cardio. Like, I think that's what killed him at the end of the day. Like, it just seemed like the takedowns weren't working. He didn't have an answer for anything else, and he kind of looked like he was gassed out trying to figure it out. So
who was it? Was it Sterling that was saying that like he didn't get to warm up like he usually does because the fight before that was ended earlier and he had to.
Yeah, he normally
a bunch of different reasons that could have.
But I do want to give an honorable mention to someone who did pick up another fight so soon, Mr. Waldo.
Yes, sir.
Waldo and did his thing right after that.
Yes, sir.
You know,
he's been impressive, man.
Yeah, he showed up. He showed out.
That is definitely a good fight of the year for Waldo for sure.
True Dominican fashion.
I got also a couple honorable mentions as well.
Okay.
And listen, me and you, we went on a tear with this one. This is honestly one of my favorite clips so far of the year. Ewo versus Ebo.
Oh, yeah.
For me,
honestly, besides the van fight, this is the only other one that was like,
I've never seen 2 guys get knocked down 8 times each in one fight.
Bro, I literally saw these guys each lights out like 6 times.
And then they turned them back on with the following punch.
Like as soon as they hit the ground, they turned back, they woke back up. Knocked him
They got
out.
like smelling salts in there.
Yeah. Knocked him out as soon as he woke up. Now he's down, and freaking he wakes up, knocks him out. Like,
I will say this, like we didn't put it as one of the awards, but I'm gonna just give it this, even though it's an honorable mention, it's gonna get an award.
Yeah.
Prelim of the year.
Prelim of the year.
Prelim of the year.
I like
goes
that
to
award.
Sleep on the
and
prelims.
Do not sleep
Yeah,
on the
do not.
prelims. Ewo versus Ebo for me.
Yeah. And I still don't know who's who.
I don't know who's who,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you who won.
Yo, imagine like why, like thinking this is like one of the best fights you've ever seen, and you still don't know who's who.
I
Yeah.
want to say it was Ebo who won. Whoever's name is Baranowski at that one won.
I didn't know there was a Baranowski there.
It was funny because they kept, like, when they were going out to walkouts and everything like that, they
Yeah.
just kept, I knew that they were doing it as a joke. Like, they had to have been. They would only say Ewo and Ebo.
Yeah.
So you would hear it and you're like, I don't know who they're talking
Ebo
about right
goes
now.
another
But
punch.
then when they get them on the card, like when they're fighting, they just
Yeah.
put the last names up.
Yeah.
I was like, I know who's who now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
even the commentators kept going, Ewo, Ebo, Ewo, Ebo.
I think Ewo was black shorts, right?
Yeah, and I want to say
And
Ebo was red shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
And Ebo won.
Ebo won. Yeah,
Ebo was. Shout out to Ebo. The names in my brain right now.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, we literally had, I think, 5-minute clip, just us go, Ewo, Ebo, Ebo.
Why Ebo was?
Sounds like a different language.
It was so funny,
That was
bro.
a crazy. Man, that's definitely prelim of the year.
That was a good one. That was a good
I
one.
got another honorable mention I just want to throw out real quick. Yuri versus Khalil. That
Oh,
one was
man.
another one where you just
you
see
Yeah.
heart. That was just
Yeah.
pure heart at the end of that. They were like, we got 3 rounds to do this? All right. We got
Yeah.
3 rounds to decide who gets to get this title shot? Bet. And they were like, no takedowns. We don't even know what that is. Just war. There was a lot. They're both warriors. The fact,
Yeah.
like, the moment that Khalil went to go fight Alex and he walked out with the song from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I was like, he's it.
Yeah, man.
He's the one, bro. He lost that one.
He
but
lost
gained
pretty
all-
bad.
He gained all the respect in the world. All the
Yeah, yeah.
respect
Bro,
in the
but like
world.
even this
That
fight
was
is
a
like
pretty bad fight for him.
Yeah, it sucks that because Roundtree's definitely a fan favorite. People love the way he fights. He's a scrapper himself.
Yeah.
But we want to see him up there fighting for the title.
Yeah.
And he just kind of like
Just
it's like
almost there,
he's
right?
almost there, but he ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hard, bro.
Yeah, he does.
He's one of my favorite fighters for sure, and I know that I just cursed him by saying that out loud publicly.
Yeah.
I know.
It's just, now it's his downfall.
Immediately, the moment I said it, I was like, but no, for sure. Like, I feel like I got a lot of inspiration from him, his life story and everything like that. I just really like vibed with, and I feel like for me, like he just like his mentality with fighting. I feel like I like that fighter that was like, I'll take anyone at any point, any place, and I'm gonna make sure when I go in there, I'm killing whoever's in front of me because you're standing in the way
man,
of what I
that's
need.
the
And I'm
fight.
like,
So Alex
yeah,
Pereira.
yeah. Well, that's the thing is that Alex Pereira says all that by just saying chama. Like that's all that full sentence.
That's all he has to say.
Damn, that's crazy that like just one word
means everything.
Yeah.
Everything you needed to be.
chama or no chama.
Yeah.
This one to me, I wanted to throw in the award show just because I found it to be really funny. Like I said, we had a lot of ups, we had a lot of downs. There was quite a few downs, and this one to me is going to be that award for sure. Worst fight of the year.
Worst fight of the year.
And it's funny, Ricky. I didn't say it when we were talking earlier when you were asking me some questions about this because I just wanted to flex on you a little bit.
Yeah.
My worst fight of the year is Hamdi Abdelwahab versus Chris Barnett.
All right.
Yo, I heard this man fumble for 40 minutes trying to say that last name.
Yeah.
It was insane.
not a linguist. I'm
Yeah,
not a
this is the worst. This is hands down the worst fight I think I've seen in the entire time I've been a UFC fan. It's just two heavyweights that, man, just could not get it together. I'm seeing Chris Barnett's ass live on TV as his pants are falling. I don't know what's going on. Hamdi won and then got cut from the UFC. That should tell you how bad that fight
Yeah,
was.
exactly.
Like, he won and they were like, get out of here, bro.
It's like, what did I win? A free flight out of here. Get
Free
the
flight
fuck
to the
outta here.
PFL, son. You are done. Yeah, it was pretty bad. He got cut right after winning that one. They didn't even give him an option to even stay. He was doing all right, at least record-wise, but in terms of fighting-wise, nobody really cared to watch him fight. And Chris Barnett, to me, fan favorite going in. He's the big heavyweight that does, like, flips and whatnot. He does, like, spinning heel kicks and things. He has, like, a taekwondo background. Yeah. It's one of these things, man. You can have some really cool moves and things like that, but you got to get in shape, Papa. You can't be.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but when your gas tank fails after the first round, as most of these heavyweights do, nobody wants to watch it, bro. Like immediately you fall off because unless you're killing them in the first round, those last 2 rounds are rough.
Yeah,
they're real rough. And then when both fighters are on the same wavelength of like. After that first round, you might as well. That's when you get up and go get snacks, go to the bathroom. Well, there's no point in watching this anymore.
That's like right now.
No knockout
Used to
there.
be like a fan favorite for me. I used to really like him, but coming back, Ty.
Oh man,
it's tough to be a fan for him right now, bro.
Ty,
he is nice.
Ty right now, a couple photos. Ty looking like he got in shape. He back in January.
He went up to like 600 pounds.
He did. He
has dropped down to 250. It's only been 2 months. I don't know how. I've never seen
waterweight, bro.
Ultimate cut.
Ultimate cut, bro. I don't know how these people do it, but
I want to see him do good. I want to see him drink out the shoe again. Yeah, exactly, right?
He had a run, man.
That's a good tradition.
But he lost by some crazy people. It wasn't like by nobodies, bro.
No. He definitely lost to some big names, but for sure, like it was one of those things where he fell off.
Yeah,
he fell off. What was your guys' worst fight of the year?
Worst fight of the year.
Pantoja breaking his arm.
That could work. You want to throw a Pantoja? You want to throw a Cyril Gontal Masvidal? I'm with it.
We were so excited about that fight.
So excited
for it to
bro.
end that way. I feel it.
I feel like you have to. It has to be a fight that actually happened because I wanted to throw in Arman Sarukian versus Islam because he did not show up the day of or whatever.
The day of, just
but I kept that one off the list because technically it didn't
Do you think Van deserved the win, or is that like a no contest?
It's a win. He technically did an action that caused him to
break his arm. I get it.
What they keep saying his shoulder.
No.
I saw
the whole
forearm.
elbow
I saw this go that way, and this stayed this way.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
it
man.
was bad,
I was concerned for his well-being. I don't think he's okay.
I did not expect it.
He was smiling a little bit when he was leaving. He was like, yeah.
I think you got to smile through the pain, bro.
Yeah.
You got to be like, it's fine.
Smile to not cry.
okay.
Bro. He was like,
Keep my contract.
He definitely like handled that very professionally.
Yes.
Yeah. He's
Class.
a champion.
Yeah.
until he got to the back in the locker room.
Yeah, right.
Fuck all that.
I think he's gonna be one that when he comes back, it's over. It's wrapped up. I'm putting cases on all of you. Like
that division's fabulous.
You already know he's gonna swing with his left hand though.
no, for sure.
No.
I mean, Doug, it's like the same thing when they break the leg and you can you're like, when are you gonna throw that leg kick? I want to see that first one. I want to see how you throw it.
Exactly.
If you're nervous.
Just to see how strong that leg
If
is.
you're nervous, I don't trust it. But Chris Weidman, when he came out, he was like, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm doing a leg kick the first thing. I want everybody to get freaked out. I'm going to throw that leg kick. He did it. Yeah. And it went fine. So who knows? Maybe he throws the right hand.
We'll see.
Works all right. You got to test it out.
Yeah, you got to see if it's still
Still there. You never know. Imagine it happens again, though.
Back-to-back brutal.
Yeah. Bro, when I was watching that, I couldn't believe it. I was like,
First of all,
what did I just watch?
It's not even that. UFC wanted to make sure you watched it. 47 replays. They were giving you with every angle.
Every
got
angle.
you with the ref cam for
cam.
the first time.
I was gonna say.
You're like, I didn't even know y'all had ref cam, but you're gonna show me ref cam with his broken arm? Like, thanks.
They pan over to the ref. He doesn't have a camera.
Yeah, no,
he's like, wait, how did he get that footage from?
Yeah,
it's like football. Streamies has somebody in there just like this. They got it's like a football stadium where they have the camera on like the zip line.
Yeah. They got a little drone come in.
That'd be sick.
That'd
be dope.
Sick, drone.
They could.
Write that down.
They could.
How do y'all feel about the ref cam?
I like it. I'm a big fan of ref cam.
It did look cool, yeah. I
big fan
I think
of
it's good
ref
for replays.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Because
I wouldn't
also
say like
you want in controversial situations, depending on the angle, obviously. Yeah. Sometimes it sheds light to see what the ref saw that maybe we didn't get to see. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, there's some times where I'm like,
Ref,
we're
why'd
all
you
in
make
the
that call?
we are all in the room and we're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like that made no sense. But then they'll give you another angle. You're like, oh, okay, I get it.
See how
like,
you felt.
Everybody in the grandma was like, Tom Aspinall did not get poked in the eye. Zoom in and like, oh, he got that was knuckle deep.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, it was bad.
So, all right,
ref cams are good.
Yeah.
Ref
And it literally is one extra angle changes everyone's perspective.
yeah.
So
Michael
the
Bisping
more we
now.
get, the better. Because now I also noticed. I feel like it was this year that I've seen it used a little bit more. They started using the cameras that are on the octagon floor.
Yeah.
So on I don't know if it's the corners or in the middle of each panel, but they have a camera that looks upward. So when they're up against the fence, you can still see what's going on with at least the hand movement.
Yeah.
The more cameras, the better. I think that they should load that thing up, whatever, every angle you can think of, and let's just do it.
Yeah.
They already have 9 cameramen pointed down like this. So
No, I think it's good. Just like how cops should wear cams. Yeah. Refs should wear cams.
Yeah,
and not turn it off.
Herb Dean shuts it off. You're like,
Herb Dean, no. Not turn that off, bro.
Herb Dean's like, he dies.
My play's gonna die with this one.
Technical
must have malfunctioned.
Right? But he's guilty. I mean, he lost.
That's so but also another thing that came out this year was all these like betting scandals with fighters throwing out fights. I mean, we've had rumors.
That could be an honorable mention.
But that could be an honorable mention.
Dude that threw the fight that got kicked out right away. What's his name?
Man, I forgot his name.
That's not gonna be my worst fighter because I have one.
That could be,
that could be honorable mention for sure.
It could be,
and I don't know his name.
Yo, what was supposedly the FBI have been cracking down.
Fucking FBI.
Dana White called him himself.
NBA?
Yeah, the FBI needs to just fucking focus on the things that matter.
Yeah, fact.
You're like, stay away from the sports.
Please.
There's a lot more stuff
Why
going on.
is the only thing I'm hearing about the FBI is the gambling and sports?
Yeah, exactly.
When there's freaking
It's because they've been gambling.
crazy shit happening.
Real criminals.
What about the freaking? I don't even want to get into it.
Yeah, you got a tie. You can stay.
All right, well, let's
Isaac Dolgarian was his name.
Good save one.
Yeah, good save. I was about to get into
news
Isaac Dolgarian, he got I would say that could also be thrown in his worst fight of the year. They were like, "Are you sure you're good?" He's like, "Yeah, no, I'm perfect. I'm gonna go kill this guy." And then round 1 submission. What are we talking about?
Why'd you let him do that?
I feel
What
like
do you
the
mean?
FBI
What do you mean
lost
you've
a
been
lot
a
of
pro
bets.
for like 10 years and you don't know how to defend a very basic choke?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's very interesting. So what was your
Out
worst
of
fight
there.
of the year?
My worst fight of the year has to be. I spent day after day watching UFC's embedded series,
Doing the research.
doing research,
Yeah.
thinking like this guy's coming into the UFC.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill this division. He's gonna come into this, and he's gonna take over. About to be the next star. He was talking crazy.
Oh,
He was talking like he was the greatest fighter. We're like, yo, this guy,
He talked the talk, but
was
did he
talking
walk
the
the walk?
and that was Patchy Mix
bro.
versus Mario Batista.
Get him. The moment you were like, he's coming to the UFC, I was like, oh,
bro,
I forgot about this trash.
Yo, bro, I've never been more disappointed to watch a fight in my life.
Yo.
Like if you watch like
UFC fight. These
it's like
boxing fights lately.
It's like you're
Yeah, I know,
watching
right?
the trailers for like a movie that like, let's say it was like Marvel's. What's that?
Yeah.
That's the
one
worst.
Doomsday?
When Doomsday.
Yeah, Doomsday's like, yo, this is about to be the greatest shit ever. And then you watch it. and
When
that
you
shit's-
buy in, it's the worst. Bro.
Yeah.
This shit's and then it comes out and it's trash. That's the most disappointing. This is how I felt.
Bro, painting the picture. Patchy Mix, Bellator championship. Very, very decorated. Well spoken of about
Yeah.
hardcore MMA fans are like, you guys don't understand. This guy's going to come in. He's going to run to the division. All the experts are like, yo, Patchy Mix. He's the guy that can compete in the UFC. We got to get him over here. It's like, oh, damn, Patchy Mix. Then he gets in the embedded series like you brought up. Patchy Mix is like, yo, none of these guys are on my level. I'm about to dog walk all of them straight to the title after this win. This Mario Bautista guy's a bum.
Bro, imagine you just got into the UFC and you're fighting Mario Bautista. Like,
Yeah.
that's your first fight.
Yeah.
Like you would think that this guy's about to like showcase something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm talking he got handled and it was a whack fight. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like we've seen
Someone throwing a towel.
Listen.
Yeah, please.
We've
bro.
seen beatings that are kind of entertaining. Where you're like, clearly this other guy is a lot better, and you're like this weekend, Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. We're like, clearly this guy's playing with his food. We're watching a cat just mess around with the mouse real quick. He's gonna get him at any point in time. In this situation, we were like, Mario Bautista really isn't killing him. He's just kind of like playing. And it never really went anywhere. And it was like, what, 3 rounds of just
freaking nonsense.
Whack. I'm talking whack. And this was like you said, this one was like a lot of anticipation. Bettors were ready to go.
I thought it was gonna be he's gonna kill this dude right to a title shot. That's what I was thinking.
Storyline ready to go.
Yeah.
We already saw where this was going. We already saw where Dana White was gonna start marketing everything.
Yeah,
the whole
Paul
night.
Heyman with him.
Whack. Like I'm talking Armin Sarukian's transgression of pulling out like the day of or the day before is obviously worse. Yeah. This is a very close second to me. Like listen, it's one thing that you talk a lot of shit and then you get into a scrap and you lose, but it was still like respect to you.
Yeah.
Like you went in there and you did your thing.
Nah, that's not.
I was watching somebody that I was like, I don't even think he really know MMA like that, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It was like,
No, what sport
Bro,
he
you know
in?
someone just lies on their resume and like
Yeah, exactly.
goes to the job and like,
So-
I don't know what
It was I don't know if you guys remember. It was a Crone Gracie-esque where he was just butt scooting the whole time. You're like, bro, get up.
That was horrible.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I
Get up.
remember that. That was horrible.
It's like that level where you're like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
Like this isn't even what I. This is
not what I saw on the embedded.
not even a little bit.
Not even the
saw him
PFL.
train and you
Yeah.
like he's ill. He's gonna be. You know when you just like prematurely decide like this is gonna be one of my favorite fighters.
Yeah. Wrong.
No.
Oh, it says a lot about the level of UFC fighters when everybody's like gassing up people from outside the division. They come in, got smoked.
Dog, that's exactly right. Like that really
That's
proves
that motherfucker from Japan came through and thought he was the shit too.
handled.
Like nobody could come into the
What was his name? Kaya Sakura?
Kai Sakura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Pantoja handled him. That one was bad.
That's
There's a
crazy.
lot of these guys that come over
Yeah.
that don't really do a whole lot. Renier de Ridder so far has been doing pretty good because he came over from one championship. And so far, we're looking at title shot for him against Hamzat. So we'll see how he does on that one. But there's a lot of these guys where I'm like, they get over here and they get fraud checked immediately. I'll give grace to like the Michael Chandlers and the Patricio Pipples that they get them when they're already older. So you know what the UFC's doing. We're going to sign you old so we can put you down. Like, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're going to give that brand a good old, like, you know.
Yeah, one more
Speaking
time.
of the Ritter, you know I got into an argument with ChatGPT. Yo, crazy. I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But
No, it doesn't coming from you. I'm gonna be honest.
I was asking a quick question about the Ritter. I forget exactly what it was, and it was just like, well, the Ritter doesn't fight in the UFC. Da-da-da. I'm like, yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He just fought in the UFC.
He's got like 3 fights.
yeah. And it was just like, oh, my mistake. Instead of responding, like, I'm like, bro,
You
this
just
shit-
corrected
and I kept
ChatGPT.
corrected
Good shit.
ChatGPT 3 times, and he was like, honestly, my shit's outdated when it comes to UFC. I was just like, damn, bro, you don't even got your facts straight, fucking AI.
Update your shit.
You got to go to Gronk. Or is that what it's
Gronk
called?
is a good one, yeah,
Gronk.
yeah.
You got to go to Gronk on Twitter, bro, or X. That's the new wave,
There's
bro.
this new one from China too. It's crazy.
I don't know about trust him.
Gemini's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Worst fight of the year, Ricky.
We talked about it a couple times. It's Aspinall versus.
Yeah, Cyril
Oh,
Gane. That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, you want to talk about another one that was hyped up that led to nothing?
Bro, like that's one that we waited how long to see Tom Aspinall. So I got into the mix back when Tom Aspinall was kind of like on his hiatus, waiting for John Jones.
Yeah.
And to see him finally fight. People
John
telling me
Jones
like
did the right thing. He's
yeah,
like,
he definitely did the right thing.
wait.
People telling me like, oh, there's only like 5 minutes of footage on this dude.
20 minutes now.
Yeah, right. And it's just like, all right, let me see how you fight. Shit starts. First of all, I'm watching the fight. I think Cyril Gane could have had him too.
Yep.
In this fight, and I don't even see Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane's nice, but I don't see him as something that crazy after John Jones choked him out like that.
Yeah.
And fucking, just to see this dude freaking. One, I seen a lot of eye pokes.
Yeah, there's been a lot of dirty stuff from
You're
Cyril.
the-
But I don't really see people just like not continue. So this
yeah.
was the first. I was
It
like,
depends
I
how
know,
bad
I know
you
it was,
got your eye poked,
I know it
but-
was super bad. You seen how the finger went deep into the eye.
It almost looked like he
Yeah,
through the
it's like
fucking
holy
socket.
shit, how much
Yeah.
space is in there?
I'll tell you right now, it's a weird one, but I'll tell you this. I feel like it makes more sense as a champion to not continue than a contender. You totally get the contender. You are hungry. You don't know when you're going to get this chance again. You need this shot. You need it right now. Champion, you already got it.
You already got it.
Why am I going to give it up?
Tom Aspinall did the right thing.
Who am I fighting? Cyril Gane. Who cares about Cyril Gane? I'm going to risk all this and the money and the fame that comes with it.
Yeah.
This?
The only way that they could have continued and it would have been like good and right, blindfold both of them.
Bro, blindfold him. Fuck it.
If they
No
both
doubt.
agreed, blindfold
The
both
official
of them.
UFC eye patches.
Yeah, we're both blindfold.
The Venom UFC eye patches.
Yeah, exactly.
Eye patches are growing in popularity.
Because there's a lot of eye pokes.
Waldo has become the face of the eye patch.
Apparently he's a pirate now.
I think that whole thing has been the funniest part of it because he literally fought. I think it was like the week after the Tom Aspinall thing. He also
he
gets
took
eye
eye
poke.
patch.
He goes, "I still fight."
Yeah.
But like I told you, contender, champion. Totally get what you still
Exactly.
fought.
Gets the
Waldo.
knockout. He's like, nah, I'm gonna continue. Knocks the dude out. Freaking. Or when he just fought recently. And he put the eye patch on Michael Bisping.
On the right eye.
On the right eye.
correct eye.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Michael Bisping, if you didn't know, Michael Bisping, one of the announcers, former UFC champion, is missing an eye.
Yeah.
He basically, due to a vicious UFC career, lost his eyesight in one eye, lied, kept fighting with the eye like that because he's a G.
Oh, yeah.
So now it's known that he has a glass eye. So Waldo, after one of his victories with the whole eye patch gimmick that he got going on, he made sure that he put it over the correct eye so Bisping could still see. You know how funny it would have been to just blind a man? Not even knowing. They're trying to take photos over here. He's over here like this. Like, you're like, no.
Wait. What's the other dude that has one eye? That can only
share a bullet.
Yeah, he can't find the U.S.
Yeah, he can only fight in like Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, exactly. There's another one. But all right,
like what kind of you can't figure fight in America?
He's also the pirate. Now that I think about it, he also goes by pirate.
He is a pirate.
Eye patch pirate. Makes
you know
sense.
what's crazy though? I couldn't place a bet on the Merab fight.
So I found out recently that in Massachusetts, by the way, if you guys couldn't tell by a lot of the cues and things that we're based out of Massachusetts. Massachusetts stand up. Specifically the North Shore stand up. But there's a whole thing where, specifically in Massachusetts, and I don't know if it's the same thing in some other states, you can't bet on Russian or Belarusian-based or supported athletes in any sport.
Which is whack. Merab came out with both flags.
Crazy.
But you mentioned this a while ago where I think you were trying to bet on something, and you did too, and I never really put that together. Where I was like, I just thought that for whatever reason, maybe they weren't on the thing. But I remember there was a couple times where it was brought up where I was like, maybe they canceled it and we didn't know yet.
How come this motherfucker not on here?
Yeah, but you haven't. Now that I think about it, I don't think we've ever been able to bet on a Merab fight.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
No, I've been able to bet on a Merab fight.
Where were you?
And I don't know. I know, right?
I think I don't know what fight it was. It was probably with his O'Malley.
You got that VPN. That's what you got. You got that
Yeah,
VPN.
yeah, I do have a VPN.
You get that Nord. Not a sponsor. It's got to be something like that because I don't know. That's when I looked it up. That's what it said, and I was like, "Oh, that's okay. That makes sense." Because then I also looked at some other fighters that were earlier on the card that were Russian fighters that were prelim, and same thing. They weren't even showing up for me. So
maybe
I don't know.
DraftKings, who knows?
It might be
because it's in Massachusetts base, right?
Prize Picks.
Yeah.
Sponsored the pod.
Yeah.
I don't know what it could be. I just apparently it's a Massachusetts thing. Who knows, man?
The next thing, Waldo, Derek Lewis. Just since we got Waldo up here, I don't know if we have a Derek Lewis card up here.
You got Derek Lewis.
We got Derek Lewis card. Yo, what are your picks? Who are you thinking?
I think I got Waldo, man. I got my boy Waldo. I saw Derek fight. He's mean. He's nasty, but Waldo could take hits.
He can.
Waldo could take some fucking hits.
It's weird because you don't want that to be the thing that you're known for.
Right?
You don't want the thing to be known for. It's like, he can get hit a lot. I was like, hey, is that a good thing?
The thing about Waldo is you could see his rise. You could see his improvement every fight.
Yeah.
I remember there was a while it was just like we're rooting for Waldo. He's Dominican, but man, he needs to sharpen. He needs to sharpen some of these.
We were talking about sending him to another camp.
Yeah, bro.
We were talking about sending him somewhere else.
A lot of decisions, a lot of. It wasn't like any exciting fights like that, but he was winning. He was rising. The heavyweight wasn't a big division like that.
Popping like that.
Yeah, no.
But then I don't know what it was. He just little by little started sharpening that sword,
and then he started getting those knockouts. Speaking of knockouts, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it.
Yeah.
Knockout of the year.
Ooh, award.
I think that this is the biggest one.
Yeah,
even though we still have a few awards left to give out. For me, this is one of the most important because this is what draws people to the sport.
Yes, I love the
art
knockouts.
of finding the chin.
Yeah, people like to see someone's lights.
The chin.
It's crazy to think about, but the amount of times that I've shown somebody like a UFC fight and they're like they don't care, and the moment they see someone's body go limp, they're like, "Ooh, what's going on over here?" It's like, "Oh, so that got you locked in, huh?"
Yeah.
We said it earlier, not the fight, but the moment. I think that this is something that we all have to sit down and really look at, that 2025 was the year of the spinning elbow.
Yeah.
And for that reason and that reason alone, my award goes to Lerone Murphy, spinning elbow knockout of Aaron Pico.
That definitely was the better.
Another upset of somebody coming from another organization into the UFC.
True,
Aaron Pico thought he was about to come in here and change the rules. Lerone Murphy.
You don't know Murphy, though.
That was a crazy one. I saw that. He
that was
dropped.
A vicious freaking,
he dropped.
That connected with some force.
He
bro.
dropped,
Yeah.
bro. That was perfect. Elbow to temple, done.
He waited for him to kind of
Lights out. Yeah, once you put a head down.
It timed. Yeah.
I'm gonna use that one day.
Just got you in the room like.
It's like, no, it's okay. I ain't pissed off.
I was over here throwing spinning elbows to the dog afterwards. Bro, first of all, I think one of the most vicious knockouts, period, of the year. I think it's definitely one of the more creative knockouts. I think just the spinning anything is just very much amazing to watch. Yeah. The fact of the timing, the precision, and the power was insane.
It also that same card.
There was another one
Yeah,
right before.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this is what is it? 3
years. That's why it's the year of the spinning elbow.
Yeah, there's a few
we
elbows
have
out,
we have
yeah.
seen, I think, maybe 8 knockouts with spinning elbows. First of all, this is how you can tell the evolution of the sport is getting crazy.
Yeah.
Spinning anything is not that common. So the fact that we have 8 spinning elbow knockouts is
We don't
nuts.
see no flying knees no more.
No, not really.
I know, right?
They get thrown, but they miss a lot.
Yeah. It must be hard to connect the spinning elbow.
It's got to be.
Yeah. You're closer. It depends if the person's in more close range.
Last year was the double spinning back fist.
That one was crazy.
Yeah.
That one was
the Sarah Bullock, the pirate,
Yeah, that was
crazy.
insane.
That one was crazy. It is very difficult to land spinning anything, let alone double spinning anything.
Yeah.
But for me, definitely, I got to go with Lerone Murphy. That spinning elbow was just insane.
Yep.
Yeah.
RG, the floor is yours.
Yo,
Knockout of the
honestly,
year.
I'm gonna continue with so I'm not gonna pick a spinning elbow. You got that?
Okay.
The one that stood out to me, this motherfucker was spinning still though. It's the spinning heel kick by Mauricio. Was it Rufy or
Yep.
Ruffy?
That's up to you.
Take a
man.
shot. Take a shot.
Damn it! I think I said it right the first
But
time.
against who? I want to know who you say it's against.
Take 2 shots.
Can I look it up?
You can't look it up. Nah, this
I gotta
so
pronounce
listen. It wasn't that I didn't think he didn't know who it was. It's the fact that we've had this debate several times. Are you gonna call him Bobby or are you gonna call him King Green? What are you gonna call him?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
to me, as of right now, after the losses, you're Bobby.
I'll tell you
You're
right
Bobby.
now.
I'm sorry, you're not getting
Yeah,
King.
Funny,
You're
I
Bobby.
looked it up and it says King
It's
Green.
King Green. He
I'll
changed
tell you
his
right
name.
now, I'm not calling no man king.
Yeah.
He is
Even
Robert
if you're in
Green.
the UK.
Yeah, he's he's definitely after all these, especially after that freaking kick. That was the cleanest spinning kick. That reminded me of some Power Rangers, man.
This and went down.
Bro, that reminded me of like some Power Rangers.
Yeah,
shit
some
where-
morphin time.
Yeah, you know, and he just like fucking kicked the shit out of him like on some like.
Kung Lee, like
Bro,
Mortal
like
Kombat,
it looked
Street
like
Fighter,
on some like yeah, bro, literally like some Mortal Kombat shit.
yeah.
Yeah, fatality,
Clean,
bro.
Heel connecting with the freaking temple.
Some UFC 5, like
Yeah.
I can't even do that in UFC 5 if I wanted to.
yo, I don't know the controls.
No,
bro.
you don't know the buttons. You gotta hold down R2, and then you gotta do the analog.
You got game.
Write it down. Write it down. Write it down.
I got you.
Damn, man, but like, yeah, not a spinning elbow, but still spinning.
Still
Yeah.
spinning.
Still spinning.
Ricky, KO of the year.
You know, I know this one hurts in your heart.
Bro, you're not about to do this on my own show. I got an award today, Ricky.
Oliveira's out. Is that what you
Oh, Oliveira's out.
said? Damn. I gotta pick another one.
We're talking about chins, talking about crumpling.
I was up at 5 in the morning in Croatia. Yes, it's a flex. Watching, eating smoked duck.
Hey, you know what? You know what? You know what?
Smoked duck in Croatia at 3 in the morning.
Watching Charles Oliveira get knocked out.
You know what? Fuck you. You went to a castle. I didn't get to go see that.
Nah, you didn't get that part of the
I didn't get
vacation,
that.
and that's on you. But I had to watch my hero get knocked out. Okay, so I think that's a very even trade, personally.
Hey, he got another one after that, right?
Dog, I was upset, man.
Those are beautiful.
It was
Ilya Taporia
so good.
to the
has done everything in his power
He's beast,
physically to make me respect him.
Yeah, he's beast.
He has it. It is not.
The matador,
I
right?
just give him. He has gained every ounce of my respect. Bro, I'm sorry it had to be you, Charles. And then celebrated after that, and then knocked him out the next day. He's a supervillain. Like, I can't. Like, what do you mean? Like, I had to sit there and be like, bro, Charles got him. Charles DuBronx is back. Blonde hair Charles, Super Saiyan Charles, where the belt is going back to Brazil, baby. Nope.
Super Saiyan.
Was that when he jumped the fence and went to Dana White?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went. It was like, so contract, right? So more money.
So upset, bro, because that was we won the belt off of that win. It was
Imagine if he would like
beautiful knockout. I
Taporia
can't even
would've
get mad.
lost. Like, imagine celebrate. Like, we're gonna have a full party, celebrating my win of a fight that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
And then you lose.
Crazy.
Man, that's like you're jinxing the shit out of yourself.
For
And
sure.
You still won.
It's a weird thing. It's a line you gotta really like be very careful which side you're on. Like you can get a little too cocky and it bites you in the ass. But then there is something also about being confident.
Yeah.
I will say like Ilya does a good job of walking that line because he does have a level of skill that is proven.
Conor McGregor, not so much.
Yeah. But then, it's funny with Conor.
He did his thing.
Conor had a moment where he had his thing, and I think with him, he let it slip.
For sure.
Like, that's what I'm interested about. Like, listen, this takes a lot of toll on you, especially because Ilya Taporia got kids. Like, his whole divorce situation
like it's like
right now.
the hunger versus the comfort.
Yeah.
Once you're hungry and still confident, that's good. But once you're comfortable and confident, that's two different things.
Yeah, and I also think with Conor, they kind of gave him the legend status before he did some legendary things, and I think he obviously is in the sport, in the history books forever.
Yeah,
but
he's
I think he definitely, career-wise, had some things that he needed to check off his list before he got to where he got.
Yeah.
And for me, I think it was just too much too soon in a weird way, even though he was handling it very well.
Yeah.
Ilya seems to have a set game plan and is following it to a T, minus what's happening right now. Stuff happens.
That's outside the UFC.
That's outside the UFC. But other than that, he's pretty on track on everything else he said.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it earlier where I was saying, like, I need some clarity in 2026. He's another one that he says he's got 2 more, and then he's done in the UFC permanently. So I don't know.
Who would those 2 be?
Right now it's looking like whoever wants the ass beat at the White House, and then after that, one more big one, whatever would be the biggest fight he can make, and then I think he's good because he wants to go to boxing. And because you wanted to bring up this fucking knockout, you're right. The boxing is very crisp, and I think he would do very well in that world. I'm not going to lie to you.
Man,
He
that
would.
boxing looks amazing.
He would. He would do better than Francis Ngannou.
Also looks amazing.
Hell yeah.
That fucking hat he had on.
Yeah. It's all about the drip, bro. It's all about the drip.
Dripping out.
It's just like he had to apologize. He's like, sorry, like
That's a cold line.
This is destiny.
That's a cold
This
line.
is not even up to me, bro. This was already written.
He's upset that his boy is in the way. Like, there are guys that
I
don't want
fucks
to
with
fight
you, so I
their
gotta-
best friends in the UFC, and he's like, "I'm sorry, bro, but this is gonna happen."
Yeah.
game is
Don't
game.
be sorry. It's part of the game.
And it was.
His boy can
I
step
didn't like
out if he don't want that.
I didn't like Oliveira's response either.
What do you mean?
It was very like, oh, it's okay. Kind
Because I
like
think-
it's okay. You can knock me out.
I think with him, he's. This is why I like Oliveira, because he's a champion in a win and in a defeat. He's very much like, whatever needs to happen will happen, but there's a path for me regardless. Yeah. So even with stuff like, that's why I'm so excited for him versus Charles coming up in the next year, because those are 2 guys that they're like, we're going in prepared. Whatever happens, happens. Like there's no like ego. Yeah. There's no like cockiness that comes in. There's nothing. It is just pure sport. Pure who's got it.
That's gonna be an amazing fight.
It's gonna be a war. Justin, KO of the year.
Well, there's a few that were on the prelims that right now, off the top of my head, I don't know. But I'm going to go with just a popular one, Pereira. Just the way that he came in and dominated.
Yep.
I'll do that. But don't sleep on the prelims because there were some knockouts I was just like, damn.
I was thinking about that. I was doing the the award picks. I felt like I went with a lot of like the biggest moments, but I definitely should next year. Next year we'll give a little bit more shine to the prelims because I'll tell you right now, I agree. There was some moments on the prelims where we were like, the amount of times that we would be at the crib and we're watching the fights and we're like, bro, these prelims fights were better than the main card by a lot. Like,
I give them a shout out.
They gotta get their love.
There's some fight nights that really were better than a lot of big main events.
They were. That's why I like I haven't seen any updates on how much they're progressing in this, but I like the idea of like making the Apex a better situation because these fight nights, they're amazing. They just need the shine and the love. And when the fight night you went to, things like that, like you just see the difference between it being in a crowd versus when they're at like their headquarters in Vegas. It's like the energy level makes the fighters just like explode. Like, I don't know.
Even when you're watching Apex, you can hear like every hit. When you're in that stadium, I don't know if it was just the National Arena or what it was. You could still hear the fucking hits. Like, you heard.
You were telling me that they were like, you were like, no, they got like speakers and things.
Yeah.
They're blasting it.
You hear the fight. Doom, 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 doom. You'll hear all of it. People yelling, focus, just looking at the fight.
That's like,
damn, I gotta go to a freaking UFC.
We're going 2026. We're going.
100%.
Just walk in with a ladder.
Houston.
Get a free ticket.
I told you, Houston.
I called ahead. We're already going.
Oh, okay. You already called.
All right, and then I just wanted to give 2 quick honorable mentions for KO of the year before we move on to the next one. Number one, obviously, guys, I don't know if you've guessed the theme of the show here. Yes, it's an award show, but it's the Waldo show.
It's the
Waldo knocking out Shamil, and then Delia, whatever his name is, right after the eye poke.
Real over.
We're over.
Out of there.
Out of the way.
And then
Bring out the shotgun.
Bring out the and then one more that I want to give a shout out. This is more, I have to explain it a little bit. This one for me won like honorable mention spot because there is something to the art of the social media clip. Something about them getting the commentators saying the perfect thing right before the knockout, it's a work of art.
Yeah.
For Leon Edwards, him losing against Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
Leon Edwards is down, but he is not a loser. This is not the cloth from which he is cut. Head kick knockout. Changes the world.
Yeah.
In this one, a little different, not as a poetic.
Yeah.
He's talking about, bro, this is, John Anik to me has some of the best lines and is one of the greatest commentators in any sport ever. He is talking about Mr. Quillen Salkid. Quillen is doing all right. Late fill-in in this random fight night. He's putting in work against Nasrat. Nothing crazy. Seems like the fight probably is going to go to decision. John Anik finds this to be a perfect time to just throw in some color. Talk about Quinlan. Talk about his life. Talk about the fact that his family owns a bakery. And the moment the word bakery left his mouth, head kick knockout that exploded this man's skull. What a moment, ladies and gentlemen. What a moment. And it was
That
literally...
bakery took off after that.
It has become now a meme that I see repeatedly where all you get is the part where he's talking about a bakery. And it's like, oh, what does your family do for work? Oh, they own a bakery. Head kick. It's just like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Somebody scramble some eggs.
It's something about you get these funny moments out of these fights, bro, where like you don't even think about it because it's happening in the moment, but then afterwards you get the clips, you're like, oh, somebody was paying attention that much that they got that little word again.
I love like when they like show the camera to the announcers and you see like, you know, DC and you see Rogan. They'd be like,
Yeah.
They've been holding each other.
I just did that.
I feel like I feel like it's rare that I see like, cause listen, all the other sports I don't really follow too much, so maybe it's just that it doesn't bleed over to my timeline a whole lot. But it's rare you get like a cool sideline moment or something like that, or the bench is doing something crazy or something funny that you pick up on like a camera. But always you can make sure that there's gonna be one thing, whether it be the audience or it be somebody that's involved in the UFC, that's gonna have a moment. Even the last couple pay-per-views, bro, we had brawls in the crowd. We had people doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
They gotta shut. No, they gotta shut that down, bro.
Whatever
we gotta shut
happened,
that down.
whatever happened to the one in Madison Square Garden with
Legal stuff right now.
They're still going through it.
It's going through legal right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus
But to be fair,
Christ.
like, listen,
Let it
as
go.
much as I'm not a big fan of Dylan Dannon, it's like, yo, from what I gather, he really, besides the smack talk beforehand, he didn't do nothing there to warrant all of Dagestan fighting him. So I don't know, man. I agree. I with the whole like don't bring legal into this. I guess it's a little different when it's like a 20v1. I don't know, man. You might want to get some bills covered, bro. Like,
Maybe they gotta stay over in Dex in 2-3 years.
2-3 years and forget, bro. At this point,
For real.
submission of the year.
Yeah.
This one was an interesting one because I feel like there weren't a lot of super creative submissions, which is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
So I just went for the one where I just left it where I was like, damn. And this one to me, I was left like, damn. This one goes to the Mr. Fluffy Hernandez. When he choked out Roman Dolidze. Because that left us both like, damn. He beat the shit out of him and then got him in a bulldog choke and like a child just dragged him across the octagon.
God.
Didn't even fully, I don't think, sunk in the choke. But
bag,
he was
bro.
like, I'm done. Like, it was bad, bro. That one was one where I was like, I just saw dominance. That was something that was just pure work of art. Full show of MMA. Everything from the striking to the grappling to the submission to end it all off.
Yeah.
Goes out to Fluffy Hernandez.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely, I wish I could use this one. I don't think it's 2025. It was like Chimaev making this dude's job, Robert Whitaker.
Yeah.
I wish I could use that one. But the one that comes to mind, I'm a big fan of the good old Doris choke.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's Islam.
Yeah. He's just so good with it, bro. He just sinks that thing in so fast,
What
bro.
was it, Moicano?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
It's just like even this past Islam fight, I was like, I'm about to put this. I didn't get to put the bet in, but it almost happened where he almost got the Doris choke in the third round. I was like, yo, Doris choke third round. he's gonna choke him out.
Super specific.
Super specific, and he tried it too.
Yeah.
He did.
I got close to it.
Just like when you see that, what is it, the crucifix hold?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, crucifix is so cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's like, you can't be fucking
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. It's like one of those.
When you get elbow to the face off a crucifix.
All you can do is pray at that moment.
Yeah, no facts.
Elbows to my freaking.
And Nato Moicano had, I think, one of the most interesting starts of the year. He gets a big win at the end of 2024, talking about, I want easy money, I want easy fights, I want these bums in my division, I want easy paydays. And they're like, what'd you say? Title shot against the pound for pound?
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
You got it, bud.
Yeah. So what do you mean? I'm not ready.
5 rounds?
Ready.
No, you're ready.
5 rounds.
Next week, by the way.
Yeah.
Ricky, who's your submission of the year?
UFC 316. I was in Vegas around that time too. I was walking through. I think I was in the MGM, and you know how they have hollow screens?
Yeah.
They had a hollow screen of Sean O'Malley.
Oh. I forgot about that
Sean
one.
O'Malley was fucking ready for that fight, dude. It was a good fight. He got submitted. I forget what it was, but it was a
Marab by a rear naked choke.
rear naked
Yeah.
choke on the ground.
Who would have thought Marab out of all people with the rear naked? Like, that was not what I was expecting at all. Marab, decision fighter.
Yep.
Submission was not expected.
Everything I read,
know,
they're like,
bro.
that's just one of those submissions you just don't hit. Like, it's rare for somebody to get something like that on the ground.
It's usually most people at that level fight out of it. That's that's the
Like,
case.
They know how to avoid it.
The one that we were talking about earlier where the guy threw the fight, that's why it was so Dana White called the FBI immediately. Because that's Jiu-Jitsu 101 is this is how you tie your gi.
Yep.
And then the next class is this is how you defend against somebody trying to choke you from behind.
Yep.
So if you're a child learning this, if you're a professional in the UFC, you probably know how to do that. You probably know how to defend against that.
probably
Sean, I remember Sean was talking, wasn't talking crap, but he was like, I'm going to go in there and do my thing.
So he thought.
Showmaker. He didn't show up.
So he thought.
How about you,
It's a
Justin?
shame.
Sub of the year.
I don't know, man. Sub of the year.
A lot of submissions for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of submissions. To even pick one, I don't even know. That's why I said just the crucifix one, Just because it's a
At
fancy
that point, I'm going to
one.
throw that in there. I might as well be a submission.
It's a fancy one, but I wouldn't say,
Bro, Hamza, when he threw that on Drikas, Drikas had no idea what to do with that.
That one was a good one.
Yeah.
Hamza with Drikas,
That was a good fight.
just because that was also hyped up, since he was going to be the superpower African. But,
I knew going into that
Title
fight.
back to Africa, baby.
Yeah.
Big
I knew he was gonna just dominate that.
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
fight.
for
I
sure.
wasn't
for
expecting
sure.
that. I was expecting
I
a
was
quick
expecting
finish,
that.
but that was 5 rounds of just, boy, you ain't know where you are right now.
Yeah.
You were just getting put in the same spot every single time.
Every single
nowhere to
time.
get out of it. Hey, man, it is what it is.
I'll pick that one.
And of course, I got to give my honorable mentions for this one. Now, this guy got this award because he didn't do it not just once,
Black
not
Sabbath.
just twice, but 3 times.
Yeah.
And to me, more impressive than all, at heavyweight, Walter Walker. Yes, Johnny Walker's brother. Who even though they don't look alike, because apparently they have siblings, step siblings. I don't know what's going on over there.
Somebody said
It's the same
Someone-
last name.
They
Someone
siblings.
got-
You know how
They
it is.
siblings.
You know how it is.
Hey, somebody cousins.
Oh, Rodriguez? Hey, we cousins.
3 heel hooks
Yeah.
at heavyweight. 3 heel hooks. First of all, a heel hook in general. A heel hook in general. First of
Yeah.
all,
Yeah.
heel hook
Heel
in
hook?
general.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them. Shout out to Walter Walker. The next one, you mentioned it. Marab with that rear naked choke.
Yeah.
Marab, decision machine, but you get a rear naked choke, and against somebody who at this point is for whatever reason, the villain in your story for something. I don't know why they painted Sean
I
O'Malley
don't
to
know.
be this
I think it's the pink hair, bro.
they painted him to be
Pink
the
shorts,
kryptonite.
pink hair.
Yeah, honestly, it's the whole swag, bro. But they painted him to be the villain, and he ended up getting handled. But he didn't get to do it. All right, we're coming down to the last 3 awards. Let's get through these kind of quick, guys, because I know we've been here for a little bit. And I feel like these last 3 are the ones that are very special to me because it gives you direct access to give the person that you think deserves the award rather than for the act that they did. And for me, we're going to start off with the fighter of the year, specifically the male fighter of the year, and then we'll get into the female fighter of the year. Male fighter of the year for me is a guy who, since the beginning of the year, has shown nothing but absolute dog. He had a goal in mind. He set out to achieve the goal. Regardless of what the people are saying, he achieved that goal. Male fighter of the year, Joshua Van. That is a guy who set out
He
to
deserves
be a
it.
champion,
He
and he
deserves it.
did it. for Myanmar and the people that supported him. He went out and he got it done. Again, regardless of the situation, regardless of the fight, went the way it did, he still has the belt wrapped around his waist at the end of 2025.
Yep.
And for that, Joshua Van, male fighter of the year.
I feel that, man. Like, because he was definitely he had one of the best fights of the year.
Yep.
He went. We
Fought often.
We thought
true
he got the title fight prematurely. Kind of. He's one of the youngest champions. Is he the youngest champion?
He's the second youngest champion, a few months shy of beating John Jones.
Oh.
So just achieving that is like very impressive still.
Very impressive. And if we're talking, again, you look into the fight, obviously you're going to have your own opinion. History book-wise, the fact that he beat Alexander Pantoja, that's going to look good on paper. Again,
on paper,
you watch the fight, different opinion. On paper, you're like, oh, he could beat Joshua Van. Like, if you just tell somebody, oh, he beat Joshua Van, you'd be like, oh, shit.
No, for sure.
Not Joshua Van, Alexander Pantoja.
Yeah,
Shout out Pants.
It's not Pants' fault that, he broke his arm.
Yeah.
It was not. Who's your male fighter of the year?
Male fighter of the year. So he's not. I wouldn't even say he's one of my favorite fighters, but I have so much respect for this fighter because of the fact that he defended his belt countless of times. How many fights did Merab have?
Man, 4 or 5.
Man, and I know he just lost that one to Peter Yan, but let's just in this 1 year we watched this man literally beat the whole
still go.
Bro,
Still go.
He dominated that whole division. The whole with Sanhagen. He beat O'Malley, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Was Peter Yan the beginning of this year? Did he fight him? No,
I think
the
that was
first
last.
one was before.
But yeah, either way, he was on a run, bro.
Bro, crazy run to the point it's just like, who's next? Well, now he's going to the second round of fighting the same fighters.
Yeah.
That's where it's like, damn, you're that impressive that you beat everybody. Nobody can get the belt from you.
Overlap everybody.
You're overlapping, and now they can beat you.
Umar, Sean, Corey, and then he lost to Peter Yan.
The grappling, because Umar is like a cat.
That's your boy.
Bro, that's my boy for real. He's like a cat falling from like a tree. Always lands on his feet.
Yep.
Always like you try to take him down. You try to get a position grappling. He's gonna counter it. He's a very good grappler, man. And just to see Merab kind of like show him like, nah, there's different levels to this shit.
Different levels, bro.
Yeah,
but you know what's crazy? Again, we're talking about 1 year, like only 1 year.
This is only 1 year,
We're going
bro.
from Umar watching that performance, and again,
Sanhagen,
we're like,
O'Malley.
no one is beating Merab.
Bro,
no one is beating
I thought
Merab.
before that Peter Yan, bro, remember like even last year when he picked up Peter Yan or whatever,
Dumped him.
and just like brought him over, had him picked up like a child, brought him over.
He did the same thing to Henry Cejudo. We're like, bro,
brought him over to freaking Dana White. Like, look, this is what you got.
this is who you brought to fight me.
Slammed him like
This is
here.
your guy?
Yep.
Come on,
This is
man.
your guy.
Yeah, right. So I think he just overdid it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're fighting way too much in a year. You didn't have to do all that, but
He
very
did it.
impressive.
Yeah.
I give him fighter of the year because no other fighter did that,
Yeah.
in my opinion, this year.
Ricky, who's your male fighter of the year?
I gotta give it to Alex Pereira.
Solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all.
Chama.
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 Him. He lost his. He lost his title to who was it again? Don't have any drink.
I was like, I don't
You
want to
better
say it. I
pour-
want
you
you
better
to
pour a
say
shot
it.
for this motherfucker.
got
He
you,
about to
bro.
fuck up. I can feel it. Shit, bro. He about to mispronounce this shit.
We talked about this fucking and Kalov.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You know what? I'm not
You
even
know,
gonna mix
don't-
it. Take a shot.
Magomed Ankalaev, ladies and gentlemen. Big Unk.
Big Ankh.
Lost the title, came back, won in dominant fashion, proved the world, yes, I'm him.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what just happened. It doesn't matter what you just saw. I'm that guy. Alex Pereira for sure. That's a solid one to pick. I feel like with him, he's just somebody that just is pure dominance. I feel like you can't pick against him for most of the time. So the fact that he was able to come back and get his title back in such an amazing way, I definitely think he's having a great year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I said my boy Yori. He tried twice.
Bro.
But crazy.
A lot of these fighters tried. They couldn't.
They couldn't. How about you, Justin?
All right.
Fight.
Male fight of the year.
I would give it to, and just because I have a few of his cards, and so not only because of that, just because he has been dominant the entire time. Probably wouldn't be the most entertaining, but super dominant. I'm gonna give it to Islam, bro.
Solid. You're the double champ.
Anybody that like would want it, I don't know. Nobody wants it against Islam.
No.
Yeah, man.
Like it's insane.
I guess no, because he pulled out of the fight. But Armin,
Yeah, he don't want it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants it. If they hear like, oh, you about to fight Islam, who else?
Bro,
and you're sure he's the one with the belt?
Yeah.
There's nobody else that has a belt that I could have.
Like, are you sure he's not going on vacation or anything else? Nah. Islam, he's done his thing. He's held it down. Definitely, I give his props because, Khabib was like at such a top and high rank, and then coming out of the camp and showing out and doing this thing, that's props.
Would you say with him getting this belt, has he surpassed the legacy?
It's just different era. It's like Jordan and Kobe, bro. Different era.
That's the best way to put it, man.
It's a different era. But
Okay.
currently, yeah, bro, like he's did his thing. He showed out, and he's proven that, especially when it comes to wrestling, bro, no one wants it.
Yeah.
And his weight class, he doesn't even look like he's like trying to keep moving up or like keep cutting down. He's just going to dominate exactly where he's at.
Fair. All right. Female Fighter of the Year. This one for me was a no-brainer. Just absolute dominance. Just a force to be reckoned with. Every time she steps into the octagon, it's something to watch. I feel like I've had my doubts about her. Definitely going into this fight, I definitely had a moment where I was just like, yo, I think that she's about to lose it. But for me, I feel like, who knows? This could be the moment where she loses the title, she loses it all. But it turns out, no, it wasn't. And for me, Valentina Shevchenko is the Female Fighter of the Year. Bro, she shut me up. Shut me up. I thought age was going to be the thing. I thought finally Father Time was probably catching up to her. I thought maybe the younger fighter, the spry Weili Zhang was going to come in and take it all.
Put that makeup on, bro.
I was wrong.
Zhang.
Which one?
I thought Weili was gonna win that shit for sure. I don't know.
I had money on Weili.
I think we all wanted the Weili. Big China.
She's so cool and so.
She is.
I love the Asian culture. Yeah.
Valentina's just a force, bro. Like, it was difficult because I was debating between her and Kayla Harrison because they both have very big ears. But for me, it had to go to Valentina. Just dominance, bro.
I can't give it to Kayla, even though she had an impressive year. I just personally feel like she's getting away with she's cheating.
You're like, you can't look like that and
Yo, honestly, I understand like
what ref is she messing with?
no, she is figuring out a loophole to pass these drug tests.
Yeah.
And she's 100% on steroids.
Yeah.
And I don't care how many drug tests she passes, she will never convince me otherwise because I know steroid body when I see it.
Exactly.
Like, bro, this is
fair, I think.
Bro, this is like American Gladiator shit. Yep. This is like I'm trying to think of like a WWE wrestler.
Yeah.
And him being like when Vince McMahon was freaking jacked, he's like, nah, he really just works out. No, nigga.
He eats his protein. You get the muscle milk at home. I seen it.
Because I know people that really lift, and they don't get like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without using something.
Yeah.
There's certain levels, and she's, as a female, she's tapped into another level.
It's a super soldier serum.
Super soldier serum for sure. And for some reason, it doesn't get caught in these drug tests.
Yeah.
So I will not give her Fighter of the Year.
Will you get Fighter of the Year then?
Valentina.
Shout out to Bullet. Ricky.
Shevchenko.
I have Silva. Natalia, what's it?
That's a good one.
Natalia Silva.
That's a good one, yo. She's an up and comer, bro. Watch out, she's next with that title shot. She's coming in quick, bro. Yo, those leg kicks, nasty. You know what she reminds me of? What's the shorty's name from Street Fighter that does the leg kick combo, like 380 in one row?
Chun-Li.
Yeah, Chun-Li. She's like
Oh,
Chun-Li, bro.
Chun-Li, yeah.
She's like that. With Silva, she's like very heavy.
Why'd you say Chun-Li like that?
Chun-Li.
Homie was
That's funny concept.
Homie was reminiscent to the poster in the room right there.
Yeah, Chun-Li. Get some duck sauce.
In that same sense, watching her fight, just beautiful. I fell in love.
Who's your female fighter of the year?
All right. And I know we were talking about this. You shouldn't be like known for taking a hit.
Yeah.
So this girl's known for taking a hit. You know, since we named all the other ones, I give it Dern, bro.
Yo, Mackenzie Dern finally getting the belt.
Dern?
It don't matter how she got
Can
it.
take a fucking hit.
She's the Olympic fighter, right?
No, she's the like former world champion in jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
So I wouldn't say that she's on steroids, but she's like on a lot of Monster Energy drinks. Like she is on energy drinks for sure, or something in there. It's spiked because she just don't go down. She'll just be like,
I'll give you this.
Rocking, bro.
She has never been one where I'm like, man, she's really good at it. Because I feel like they always talk about her jiu-jitsu game, but I feel like I've never really seen it in action. It's usually her, like you said, just getting handled for like the entire
you get
time.
pieced up, and then the other person just gets tired out.
You know,
and then she's just there.
That's the worst part about it is that like not a lot of the women have a whole lot of power. So you're just like, man, you're getting touched up for 15 minutes. This is bad. Like, this
and Mackenzie Dern is just right there standing like.
Yeah, she's just in it. She's always moving, head movement on 1,000 for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, I see what you mean about the energy drinks. I was wondering where you were going with that, but I'm like, she's a little geeked up.
She wired.
Yeah,
she wired.
She's always on the move. She's funny, bro.
Definitely geeked
but
up.
she finally got the title. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the move is, but if Weili Zhang moves down, that title is gone.
Done.
The title's going right back to Big China. Like that is
China.
Like I'm sorry, it is what it is.
Gotta move out there, real shit.
And then for the last
Chong Li. He's trying to find his Chong Li.
For the final award of the 2025 Uneducated MMA Awards. This one I gave you guys all the topic to fill this out, but I lied to you because you are not allowed to say your answer because we all have the same answer. Ladies and gentlemen, the Uneducated MMA Favorite Fighter of the Year award goes to none other than the Mr. Dominican Waldo Acosta-Cortez. Big Dominican himself, big salsa boy. Listen, we have been supporters of Waldo this entire time.
Yo, come on the show,
doubters
Waldo.
are finally getting on the bandwagon, baby.
Yeah.
I was telling you this earlier, and I have proof to show it. Listen,
This is the proof right here, Waldo.
Waldo was getting mad
up.
hate at the beginning of the year, and then let him knock 2 dudes out in a row. Shit changes.
Shit changes.
Shit changes. Now we talking
Now
title
people
shots.
start to know
Now we don't.
how to speak Spanish and shit.
Right. Now everyone's talking Big DR, Punta Cana or whatever. All of a sudden, bro, you called it a while ago. You're like, watch, he's going to get Derek Lewis. And immediately he gets Derek Lewis. He beats Derek Lewis, title shot. All I'm saying is, I know I said I wanted clarity for 2026, but I think we can all say 2026, Waldo gets a title shot.
Waldo.
Let's get it.
Not only all that, he also reposted our page. Shout out Waldo.
We're going to get Waldo on the pod. We're going to tell him to
Pull up, bro. Pull
There's
up.
mad Dominicans around. You'll fit right in, bro.
Love it around here.
We'll get fritura and everything.
We'll get a picadera right here.
I got a
Just
Mama
for you,
Juana
bro.
that I've been aging for 8 years.
Ricky Tan's Catering will pull up.
Yeah, facts.
Since I was a
Since I was in pre-K, I had my own homemade. You know what I'm saying? We'll get
I don't know
right
where
for
I
you,
got
bro.
them sticks from, but you know,
It is just
Ricky Tan free catering.
Ricky Tan free catering.
yeah, I like it.
I think we could all say though that like when we're talking about favorite fight of the year, it's obviously somebody that we support, somebody that we always care about, the guy that makes us just tune into every single fight. The moment we see Waldo even get a fight announcement, we're always sharing it between each other. We're letting each other know. Big DR got to support one another.
100%.
The only Dominican, to my knowledge, that I know of in the UFC.
There's been one more, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Waldo's been running it.
Waldo's been running it, so we're gonna claim him for now. And I would say like he's had a very impressive year. Listen, the man attempted to fight, I want to say 6 times in a single calendar year. He
Insane.
only lost 1 time this year, and it was to the number 3 heavyweight in the world. Again, you shoot for the stars and you land on the moon. He's still in the title contention, and we can't wait to see what he has going forward.
For sure, man.
That is the fight of the year.
100%.
Fight of the year, female, male, favorite, all of it. He is the guy. Big Waldo.
I would say female, but yes, Waldo.
Wouldn't say female. I just say overall, he's been the one that I think everybody's been the most excited to see. And it's hilarious because as fans of the sport, we have gotten people moving up to go for greatness. We have had double champ attempts. We have had people breaking records that have been set for multiple years. 2025 has been one of the most amazing years in terms of UFC history, and yet Waldo gets us more hyped than any other accomplishment we have seen.
Remember what party were we at where we had the phone freaking playing the UFC fight, and we just have a swarm of us surrounding this little phone, and that knockout, the excitement that we felt.
I want to say it was Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
We were having a Friendsgiving.
Bro.
Makes you want to knock out the person next to you.
Whoa, no.
No, not even. We're in the house, and it was like 3 rooms. We're in the middle room, and he wins. We're all cheering, and all we get is Melvin in the background who starts to chant. Everyone in the grandma's just Dominicano, hey Dominicano, hey Dominicano. Everyone in the background is like, what is going on? What is the ruckus in the other room? We're like, we're supporting our own. I don't know what you want me to do.
Who brought mayo ketchup?
Who brought mayo ketchup? We just out of nowhere.
People just starts playing in the background. Hey, where'd you get these dominoes from?
Yeah. It's so funny, man. Yeah, but I would say like he's definitely had the one of the best years I've seen in most fighters' careers. Even though Joshua Van four wins and then a title shot to wrap it up, I still got to give it to Waldo for sure. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, 2025 has been an amazing year. Obviously, we've put out a lot of great content. We can't wait to keep putting out more for you. From us to you guys, thank you guys all for the support. Obviously, this has been an amazing year. We're going to keep it going. Before we head out, obviously, shout out to Melvin on the 1s and 2s. Shout out to everybody watching. And a big shout out to our #1 supporter, Ricky Tan.
Ricky Tan.
Ricky Tan, let the people know where they can find you. Let them know where they can support you. This is your time to shine.
All right. Well, welcome to Ricky Tan's world.
This is your camera right here, Ricky.
We got Ricky Tan's kitchen. We got Ricky Tan's automotive. We got Ricky Tan's laundry. We got Ricky Tan's PI. We got Ricky Tan's nail salon. Hit me up. See me. Anything you want, anything you need.
Ricky Tan's the man you need.
Ricky Tan.
Got
the LLC.
You give a man an LLC, he gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
He gonna figure it out.
Ricky Tan gonna figure it out.
Ricky Tan gonna figure it out.
Also, I want to just shout out Black Santa.
Shout out Black Santa.
Shout out Black Santa.
The only
for
real
real.
Santa that I
Merry Christmas to everyone out
true.
there.
Wait.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
If I do a good enough job, this episode will be out Christmas Eve, so you guys will be able to enjoy this with your family. Make sure you go on the big screen.
What Christmas gifts is Black Santa bringing in?
That nigga brought me some black amounts.
Hey! Yo, the realest.
I like him. Black Santa. Shit, I'll tell you right now what he brought me.
Shout out to Black Santa, you know?
Slip his
Other than that, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and right before we go out, as always, shout out to 806 The Show, shout out to Vibe Entertainment, shout out Nerd Gods, shout out to everybody watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and content. And one thing I'll leave you with, please be safe out there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 weeks with no UFC. A lot of people are alone. They're depressed. Check in on your friends that have nothing to do on a Saturday.
A lot of online fights. Shout out Bars, shout out Superman.
I watch a lot of karate.
You got check out Combat FC, Bare Knuckle FC, Dirty Boxing. Check out let's see,
BJJ.
Shout out Street Beefs. Check out Street Beefs. Any combat to get your fix in these next 6 weeks. Put me on. We're gonna need it. But I'll tell you,
we did.
First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna be on a little bit of a break, and we will be back, I believe, in the middle of January to go over the big pay-per-view of UFC 325. 325. 24.
Both.
It is going to be both. And that's to kick off the
January.
new year, but also the new Paramount Plus deal that'll be for the next 7 years.
Yeah.
So that is another 7 years of Uneducated that you will be seeing of us. So as of us to you, have a happy 2025 and a happy 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Clima, Happy New Year. Salud. DJ, play my music.